Hello, this is Shade Ketchum, and welcome back to ZeroEscape, Zero Time Dilemma. Where we last left off, we began the game, got a ton of exposition as Zero kidnapped a bunch of people, including Sigma, Phi, Junpei, and Akane, and set up 3 of our new characters as the team leaders, and now we're playing in weird escape room games until at least 6 of us die, and only then can the remainder of the people get out. So, you know, fun. Good old family-friendly fun. I know the previous games had the comparison of, oh, it's kind of like anime Saw, but this game really is like that. Now, last time we started with an escape room from C-Team. Like I said, the order for this will be C-Team, then D-Team, then C-Team again, then Q-Team, then D-Team, and then it'll repeat. So, starting this video, we're going to immediately jump into an escape room as D-Team. Thankfully, hopefully recording should be shorter based on how short the last one was in comparison to the, 7 or 8 hour videos that Virtue's last reward was. The one for this was like 3.5 hours in comparison. Let me tell you, that's very much a relief on me. Let's go to this one. Ooh, I see a button. This should be fun. And we get to see D-Team more. We get to see Sigma and Phi just butt heads constantly. Suppression.
This room is...
The healing room. It seems it's used for rest and healing.
How?
Not healing physical injuries per se, but to recover from mental fatigue.
I feel like this would cause me mental fatigue just being here. Like, seriously, looking at that wall would drive me insane. It just kind of, like, I don't know, it starts bothering me if I stare at it too long.
no good. It's locked.
Then we're trapped in here?
Seems like it.
1805.
We got knocked out at 13:30, so it appears we've been down for 4.5 hours.
Something doesn't feel right.
What?
Can we say for sure that this is really the first time we woke up?
Then you mean we might have been awake several times already?
The amnesia drug would have made us forget each one if we had.
No, that's not it. I mean... maybe not vertically, but laterally. Like, horizontal.
Well, Phi's on one of her benders again.
There's no point to talking more about it here, anyway.
You're right. We need to find some way out of this room first.
On it.
I know what you're talking about, though, Phi. You're talking about jumping. Seek a way out. You're talking about jumping timelines. Well, luckily, the cutscenes aren't that long, and oh, God almighty, this is... seriously, this is hurting my eyes. I apologize if this is gonna hurt yours. But yes, welcome to the healing room. The first of our escape rooms is D-Team. And one of the only ones you can access at the start. Because if I remember correctly, D-Team is one of the few teams that's rather unique in that you can't access them, like, some of their escape rooms at the beginning. With C-Team and Q-Team, I think you can access most of their escape rooms, if not all of them, around the beginning. But with D-Team, you need to unlock some of them. And we'll come up to those. But for right now, let's get to the ones we can just do. Got a poster here. This picture is really creepy. I don't feel like it belongs in the healing room. Kinda hard to relax when a giant scary man is staring you down. The words "defeat me" are written on it. What do you think it means? Maybe it's like a punching bag, something to relieve stress? I mean, I guess. Honestly, it looks kind of badass. A picture of an incredibly muscular man on it. It says, defeat me. Is this from Zero? But how are we supposed to defeat a picture? Rip or burn it? Just rip and tear it. Huh. There's a wine glass here. Huh. It's stuck in place. Why? Wine glass is stuck here. I wonder... It's a pitcher. Huh? Is this stuck here? We can't use it like this. The water pitcher is stuck in place here. I wonder why. Ooh, a piano. And instruments. Can you play, Diana? The tambourine? Oh, and also the castanets and the triangle. I'm surprised. I'm expecting a great performance from you when we escape here. Are you doubting me, Fi? My percussion skills are so good that I made 5 of my friends cry playing the tambourine. There might be 2 reasons for that. What is that sentence? There might be 2 reasons for that. It's hard to imagine regardless. I can't tell if you're, like, making a pun or not. But yes, Diana's just a one-woman band. A keyboard instrument. I don't know how to play this since I'm a percussionist. Oh, that's fine, Diana. You don't really need to play it. Is this a small piano? It only has 1 octave. You can't play very much music on this. Then maybe it isn't here to play music. Does it even work? Ah, my ear. Oh, the key fell out. What should I do? I don't think you'll get in trouble for breaking it. It's not like Zero will send you a bill. I mean, he could. It'd be like the ultimate middle finger at the end of this. Like, it doesn't matter if you go to a timeline where some of this stuff doesn't happen. I'm still sending you a bill for breaking the piano in one of those timelines. It's a white key. It has a D on the back. The D is for Diana. Just kidding. Oh, Diana, you're a delight. There aren't many keys on this instrument, but it does still play. Maybe that was the only key that works. How about this one? Another key fell out. If you beat on it like you did, of course it'll do that. It's alright. We don't have to worry. It's a white key. It has a C on the back. I wonder how C-Team is doing. Let's not dwell on that right now. We have to focus on the task ahead of us. Unfortunately, we can't press the black keys. It's just the regular ones. And as you can guess, this is quite the antique. Let me demonstrate how it should be played. Gently. Well, that one fell out too. What a fantastic example, old man. Damn it, Zero. Making me look like an idiot. Sigma, you don't need any help in doing that. It's a white key. It has an E on the back. E for, email? If we could send one out, then maybe someone could rescue us. I don't know about that, Diana. But what's this sound? Okay, now I'm sure it's not a piano. If it's not, then what could it be? Now that you said it, it does sound slightly different. It's a white key. It has an F on the back. Maybe for Fahrenheit? Now that I'm paying attention, the room is a nice temperature. So yes, we need all of these. For what? You'll see soon. This isn't a piano. Let's listen to it again. I know. It must be a harpsichord. A harpsichord? It does sound like one. It has a G on the back. G for Grandpa. Say something? She said your hearing is going. It's actually a harpsichord instead of a piano. Harpsichord. It goes by cembalo in musical instruction, I believe. The white and black keys on one of these are usually reversed, but not in this case. There's an A on the back. The first letter of the alphabet, but I doubt that means anything here. You learn something new every day. What exactly is the difference between a piano and a harpsichord? The number of keys is 1, but the biggest difference is the sound they make. Right, a hammer hits the strings in a piano, while a harpsichord has its strings plucked, which makes a sound like this. So that's why it sounds like a harp. It has a B on the back, as in B movies. I hope we don't die in a lame B-movie style. That depends, Fi. What do you define as dying in a B-movie style? Do you mean, like, watching the actual B-movie, or what, here? I don't really see a point in trying to figure out why this instrument is here. You're right, all the white keys are off now. What do we do with them? It has a C on the back. Wait, the keys aren't going back in. Maybe they're useful somewhere else. Oh, right, not that button. This one. There weren't many keys to begin with, and now only the black ones are left. Sooner or later, the same thing will happen to Sigma's hair. Ridiculous. Remember, you saw what you saw 45 years in the future, Fi. My hair was fine. Sigma, I don't know what to tell you, but, your, like, what was it, 60 or 70-year-old self didn't look that fine. Nothing strange about this seat here. I think the chairs over there are much more comfortable than this one. It's just a seat. That's it. I'll sit in it then. Huh. It's a tumbler. It's used for drinking water. It's a tumbler for drinks, but it's oddly shiny. It's polished so much that you can see a reflection, if a bit distorted. Why did you two suddenly get so close? Your faces are crushing me. Because you're the one holding it. And because for some reason, neither of the other two can hold this stuff. It's polished to the point where you can see a reflection. It's an old-fashioned cabinet. It's a simple design, but it looks nice. I've always liked this kind of furniture. I want things like this in my home after I marry. That's so. I can see that. Most likely, I'm a big fan of this kind of design. Is this some kind of... Oh. Looks like a star, a pitcher, a glass, and an eye. And it looks like there's liquid in the glass and pitcher. Interesting. Oh, there's water in here. Now I feel a little thirsty. It's a bottle of water. It's kind of making me thirsty. You want to drink this? I'm going to put a stop to that before you start. Yeah, Sigma, we probably need it for something. Also, you have no idea what's in the water. Huh, this drawer doesn't open. Is it because this thing's so old? I doubt it. This one here opens. Anything inside? Yeah, some matches. Oh, won't anyone buy my matches? Don't say that. It's bad luck. My heart feels cold now. We can only hope our lives won't end in a shooting star. I believe that's a reference to the little match girl. I have never actually read the original story or watched anything. My only experience with the little match girl is through any, like, adaptations. Like, I think they've done it twice in Yakuza. One of those was with Saejima in Yakuza 5, and it was hilarious. Let's look at this drawer again. There's nothing else in here. Well, yeah, Diana, that's what happens when you take stuff out of it. It's no use, it's locked. We'll have to play by Zero's rules then, but it's still too early to give up. He's right. Let's do what we can right now. Unfortunately, nothing to say about that. What else is here? What's this pixel plate doing inside? It's displaying in black and blue. This water tank is very large. Does looking at this blue water give a healing effect? Exactly. The color blue increases serotonin secretion, making your body more relaxed. One can hope it helps with anger management if you're locked up in a place like this. Does the plate mean something? We probably see two colors because the water's blue. Probably. Maybe we can change the color of the water. Well, that looks odd. Something on this wall doesn't fit. Huh. I think something's off over here. Maybe it was made this way on purpose? Why is this the only spot that doesn't match? This chair looks nice and relaxing to sit in. I know this isn't the right time, but I feel like everything would get better if we sat here. This must be a mental care room for those forced to live in a confined space. A nice, Relax and chair. Sigma, no sitting. Sure looks incredibly comfy. I bet I could fall asleep on it. Falling asleep in a recliner? Reverting to your old man tendencies, are you? No, I'm not! This looks like a perfectly comfy chair to sleep on. I have to agree with Fi here, Sigma. You're probably... I mean, you technically have that tendency. You may just be remembering it from your older life. And it's kind of, like, still there, oddly. It's a table. I don't think there's anything strange here. It's just a normal table. Let's use the matches and light the candle. Ah, I forgot I had those equipped. Oh well. I can smell the scent from the candle filling the room. It'll help us focus. So relaxing. Candle's lit. Ah, it's a nice relaxing scent. Anything else to say? No, actually. There's literally nothing to say elsewhere. So, we don't really have too much else to do. Except for up here. What was that bottle of water? Good God, we have a lot of things in here. Would putting water in it make a difference? No idea, but we might as well do what we can. Will something change if we pour water in? Doubt it, but we may as well. Water's in both the wine glass and the pitcher. The note we found has a star, a pitcher, a glass, and an eye. What's this star mean then? I don't see anything like that. I don't see anything like a star. Fascinating. Perhaps we need to do something. What's this dial thing? Two of the lights are on. Good question. I'm sure it's safe to touch. No, we should examine it since we have no idea what it is. Trial and error is the only way. There aren't any trials if you die the second you touch it. Let's just press it to the right. The pattern on the wall changed. What in the world is going on? Not just the wall, the chair, the table, even the color in the water tank. Amazing! It doesn't look like simple projection. Must be some kind of projection mapping technology. What, you're saying it's changing color on its own? Like a chameleon? I wouldn't know. I've never seen this kind of technology before either. Incredible. Really? You haven't? Oh, really? You don't have anything else to say about the wall? Okay. Interesting. But really, you don't have anything to say, Sigma? Ah, but would you look what appeared? Oh, there's a knife here. Huh. I didn't catch it before because of the pattern. A weapon. What is Zero planning by giving us this? Maybe he's gonna give us some bacon and we need to cut it up. It's completely normal. It's a completely pitch black knife. Oh, be careful handling that. It's very sharp. Could that mean we use it as a weapon? It's a totally black knife. It'd probably hurt a lot to be stabbed by it. Maybe not say that, Diana. A knife was here before. Interesting. It's a large water tank. Does the green water also give a healing effect? The color green indicates... How do you say that? Acetylocene. Acetylocene secretion. Balancing the mind and body. It's gentle to the eye. God, ZeroEscape just, like, says so many words that I often don't know how to pronounce. And have never even heard of. What's this pixel plate doing inside? It's displaying in black and green. Does the plate mean something? We probably see two colors because the water's green. This really is relaxing. Look at all this stuff. The chairs are gold now. Fortunately, there's not much else we can do in the room at the moment. Like, literally, nothing much else except for this. This is a very big bud. Yes, but why didn't he just make it a large flower? There must be a reason. Maybe this bud stands for something. why it couldn't be a flower. There are both flowers and buds here. Oh, the picture of the flowers changed when I touched it. The picture reacts to being touched. Why don't we see if we can make them all bloom? So, yeah. The idea of this puzzle. Touch the saplings in order to make flowers. It will affect more than just that panel, though. It'll affect the panels around it. The goal is to make all of them bloom into flowers. There are multiple ways to do this. However, one way to do it is to touch the bottom left corner, then the top left, then the bottom sapling with a pink background, then the top sapling with a pink background, and then finally just the last one. We made all of them flowers, but nothing's happening. Maybe it's just a game? No, I doubt Zero prepared anything meaningless. There should be more to this. Then we'll look at it again later. Let's check other places for now. Fascinating. I'm sure it'll come up. But for now, we do have to change everything back. Because we have a knife, and it's clear what we need to do with it. Let's try turning the dial. If we just turn it to the right again... It reverted back to the original pattern. Turning the dial changes the pattern on a large variety of things in this room. I know it's not the best time to say this, but this is amazing. I wish I had one at home. Honestly, agree. Like, that would be very helpful. It's just very nice. Like, it'd just be really cool to have. Anything to say now? I was skipping through that. What did you say? This really is scary. Why is it in the healing room? It says defeat me. If that's an instruction from Zero, what are we supposed to do? Could it be a riddle? How about we check to see if we're holding anything that could defeat it first? Yeah, pretty sure we count as defeating him if a knife is plunged into his heart. Phi, as usual, will eventually just give you the answer. Alright, let's stab this knife into him. I still think it's some super involved riddle. No way it would be this simple. Where did the sound come from? The picture disappeared. We defeated him. I can't believe it. It wasn't a riddle. Sigma, this isn't one of the escape rooms you designed. These are actually significantly less complicated. Oh, look over there. Another light turned on at the dial. Maybe we could change the room to another pattern. Let's leave the old fogey to himself. Sorry, Sigma. May as well leave the knife in case the picture comes back zombie style. But I want it. A light on the left and the right turned on. Now there are 4. Maybe there will be more wall pattern options with the additional lights on. It's possible. Let's see. Let's just try to the right first. The flower pattern now. But if we turn this to the right one more... Wow! It's as if the walls disappeared and we're in a forest. It feels like we're walking in the woods. It's just like being outside. Don't be fooled, it's just an illusion. Let's get out of here and breathe the real forest air. God, that's weird to look at. But, as you can tell, there's quite a bit going on here. I can smell the scent from the candle filling the room. This works really well with the forest. It's helping us focus more. This must be what the healing room was for originally. So relaxing. As you can tell, changing the room helps us see various different things. There's obviously different patterns that are starting to appear everywhere, but we don't have too much of a way to examine them. It's filled with red water. Doesn't this agitate more than heal? The color red increases adrenaline secretion, which makes you more excited. But that's effective for relieving stress, so in the end, it's healing. That's nice to know. It's displaying in black and red. Do you have anything to say about this, Diana? That's not what I wanted to click. The headrest has a different pattern than the rest of the chair. It's amazing you spotted that. I need to pay more attention to my surroundings. Diana, you're perfectly fine. I wonder what this pattern is. It feels like it's cut off in the middle. There's also that odd tree, but oh well. Unfortunately, there's still no star. So, let's... Ah, but there's a pattern on the floor. There's a pattern on the floor. It looks like it fans out from the center. I wonder what it is. If we could look at it from a different angle. What if we change the angle? Or maybe reflect it somehow? A reflection? I think that thing would just fit, so why don't we put it in the middle? If you're wondering what she's referring to, well, there's one thing we have in our inventory that we're still wondering what we're supposed to do with it. The tumbler. It's mentioned to be very shiny and reflective, so... Oh, this tumbler fits right in the center of the pattern. Look at the surface of the tumbler. All the curves are now straight on it. You're right. Did the shapes mean anything? Just then reflect it onto the sides. The reflections. Doesn't this one kind of look like a key? Oh yeah, it does look like one. But for now, let's at least find out what that last pattern is. What? Everything in the room is... Huh. There's no colors or patterns now. I think the power is off. And now there's just a random tumbler sitting in the room. The tumbler's in the center of a pattern that appears only when the room is in the forest. Yeah, we may as well leave it here for now. But because there is no water in the tank now, the little tiles are everywhere here. There's no black, but instead white. But the red, green, and blue are all there together. The water in the tank is currently clear. You can change to several colors, but when the power is off, it's like this. It's a little creepy. What's this pixel plate doing inside? I see blue, red, green, and white. Is there some kind of trick to it? Does this plate mean something? I think it's a total of 4 colors are on it. But unfortunately, there's not much we can do. It's kind of just nothing. There is one thing we can do, however. The power is on here, but just what does this device do? We haven't examined it yet. It says shoot more keys. Is this an instruction from Zero? What exactly is a key? And shoot as in with a camera? But we don't have one. It could be a clue for escaping this room. I'm reluctant to follow it, but let's remember it. Probably could with a camera, but we don't have one. Fascinating. This looks like a... Can I... No response, even though the console has power. But we don't know much about what this does yet. Let's come back to it later. What did Diana say? I was mashing the button. Just play button. Okay. Actually, speaking of which, what's the status on everyone? Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, everyone has, weird pictures. This cover still won't open even though the power is on at the console. Something could be inside, but since we can't get in yet, let's keep looking around. Maybe I find a switch? How about we pull this lever down? Hey, Sigma, what happened to caution? You're recklessly touching everything you see. If I worried about that, we'd be stuck here forever. Test it all. I'm pulling this. Suddenly, you want to throw caution to the wind. See, nothing bad happened. In fact, it opened that cover. Let's see what's inside. This old geezer. Well, we finally got our camera. Huh, there's something in here. It's a digital camera? It looks like your average digital camera. Now when you say average, what are you basing this hypothesis on? She meant for this time period, idiot. It really isn't something to ask right now. Sigma, what do you... Like, how advanced are cameras in 2074? I don't think you were particularly focusing on that technology. Looks like a regular digital camera. Now, it should be obvious, based on the fact that you can literally see them outlined there, we clearly need the keys. The piano keys, or I guess harpsichord keys. But we don't have too much information about them. But now, with the camera, we might be able to do something. If you click on something while you have the camera equipped, you will take a picture. Okay, I think I took a picture. Diana, do you know what you're supposed to shoot? What was it again? The monitor on the console has some hints. Diana, the monitor on the console says shoot more keys. Keys? Oh, I see. Sigma, do you have your car keys? No, the car was stolen from me. But do you have the keys? No. I don't think that was it. But yes. Shoot some actual, like, keys. Now, these can actually be hidden fairly well for the most part. However, we do need to change this in order to actually see some of this. There's nothing on the blue pattern. And truthfully, there's nothing really in this standard layout either. Going to the flower pattern, there's nothing really in the green, like, pixel board either. Wow, this is amazing! The bud became a flower! So, let's check the little bud flower puzzle again. And it's actually got something for us. But why did it suddenly bloom? Hold on, one of the petals looks strange. What's the shape of... It's a key. One of the petals is the shape of a key. Hey, a key slot opened. Let's go take a look. The cover's open and there's a letter D at the bottom. This looks like a piano key. Exactly. So, we need to take pictures of all the piano or harpsichord keys that we basically have. All 8 of them. But we have to find them with the camera in order to open the boxes so we can place them in there. This can sometimes be easier said than done. And honestly, I don't remember the exact placements of all of them. Walls became a forest. But for right now, back at the forest, let's take a picture of this. There we go. That's another one. Back to the red. The red pixel board actually has a picture of a key on it. But only the red. Only in the red water does the pattern on the plate have something that looks like a key. That is correct, Diana. Now, here's the thing. Like Fi said, this seemed like it was cut off. So we need to get a bit of a different angle here. Sort of combining the tree and the chair. But first, let's take a picture of the, like, what we lit with the match. There was another one in there. The shadow of the pattern on the candle holder makes a key shape here. We got the picture. Anything here? No. So don't worry about that. Really, it's just over here. I'll be honest, I don't actually remember how you get this. Oh, right, you have to click on the actual mark, and then you can move around. Now we just have to angle it correctly before we take the picture. Forgive me, it's been like a year or two since I played this game, so I don't remember everything exactly. We got the picture. I get it. The pattern on the headrest made a key when matched with the tree trunk. How many have we actually got left? 3. I don't believe there's anything left in here. Wait, I remember there was at least one in the regular room. I took a picture of this, right? Yes. Unfortunately, there's still nothing here. So we're kind of at a standstill. But yes, hang on. Let me go back to the regular environment, because there is one key over here. We're missing 2. Only this spot looks like a key. We almost missed this. Now, unfortunately, for the life of me, don't remember. Yep, that's the pain of not playing a game for a few years. And unfortunately, I don't really have any other items to use at the moment. So I kind of have to just go at it and hope I can find it. Nope. It's rather unfortunate because this is kind of the only weak aspect of this particular escape room, because it eventually devolves into just trying to figure out where these things are. And honestly, it can be a little irritating, to put it lightly, trying to see all of them. Now granted, I don't expect an escape room to, you know, be a complete breeze, but it's still a little... Diana, I meant go over here. I may have to cut away. This is the only... No. 5. I mean, this is the only place I can. What am I missing? This looks like a piano key. Yes, yes. It doesn't fit. Maybe this isn't the right one. Maybe this isn't the right one. Okay, what am I holding? I think the C key would fit in here. Ah, it's in perfectly. I knew it. The D key probably fits in here. I think the F key would fit in here. I believe the E key will fit here. Knew I was right. The G key would probably fit. And another C key. Ah. Right. Well, I guess I wouldn't need to cut away. Because I completely forgot that you actually needed to put 6 keys in before you could find the remaining 2. Hey, another light turned on for the dial over there. Doesn't that mean there's a new wallpaper? Let's go change it now. So, yes. At a certain point, you will be like me and realize that you need to put 6 of the piano keys in before you can find the remaining 2 of them. Which, I wish there was a slight indication that you needed to do that, because otherwise you're just gonna be like me and go crazy trying to find it in these rooms. This time a light at the bottom turned on. We have 5 now. What pattern will be added this time? I have to say, this is kind of fun. Fun, huh? I guess I'm having fun too. We should turn the dial again. Well, let's turn to the bottom one. Whoa! What? We're in the sky. My heart can't take this. Amazing! Whoa, even the ceiling is gone. It's just like floating in the clouds. Yup. This is quite an experience. We can't actually see anything in the tank though now. The water in the tank is black now. Reminds me of squid ink. I'd love to have some good spaghetti with squid ink right now. What the hell? Has anyone ever done that? Like, I don't think I've ever heard of someone eating, like, any pasta with squid ink. Unfortunately, there's still nothing in here. And I don't think there ever will be. However, there is a star now. Water is in both the wine glass and the pitcher. The note is a star, a pitcher, and a wine glass, and an eye on it. So that means looking through the wine glass and pitcher lets you see something? Probably. The note is the star referring to the shining thing on the wall? Does that mean we have to look at the light on the wall through the glass and pitcher? Probably. But let's have the camera for that. And if we do that, we get one of the keys. Alright, it was a good idea to do that as the note suggested and look at the star. This is the 7th one. Oh god, what the hell is that? It's headed straight for us. Brace yourselves. Relax. It's just a projection on the wall. It looks real, but it's not going to come out. Frighten me. Oh, the cover for the A key is open. Let's put it in. Let's. This time I won't waste time. Pretty snug. I knew I was right. But for now, let's look at this thing. What are these giant blocks? They're rotating, and I'm getting a little dizzy. Now, we need the camera, because we need to take a picture of this at a very specific time. When the pieces line up well enough to the point you're seeing only green, that'll be the section for your final key. There's a moment where you can see a key. This is pretty ingenious. Alright, let's input the last key. I think the B key would fit here. Oh, this time the button on the left is lit up. You're right. Looks like some sort of play button. Let's check it out. This button is flashing. Should we try pressing it? We got this far, so I don't see why not. Oh, all the keys fell out after I played a tune. A letter lit up while each sound played too. Let's pick up those keys first before we start worrying about the sounds. Oh, they just picked them up automatically. I thought it would have been on the floor. These keys fell out from here. Should we put them all back in? Maybe it's a better idea to put them back where we got them from. Yep. Let's hear the sounds again. You got all that? It's the exact same order as before. Doesn't look like it's random then. I wonder what these sounds mean. I hope you got all that, and we're paying attention to which keys were which. All the keys are removed. Only the black keys can't play it like this. Let's put the keys back into the harpsichord. And now they're all put in place. We can play it whenever we want now, if we wanted to. So, we're supposed to play this in order. Unfortunately, now you have to remember what order it was in. What order did it play the notes in? And more specifically, which keys they are. I hope you remembered, and we're paying very close attention. Especially on the attention as to what order the keys were put on the piano. Now, from my notes, the correct solution is listed as 5, 6, 2, 3, 1, 7, 8, 4. Now, however, it's also listed that if it doesn't work, try 5, 3, 4, 8, 1, 2, 6, 3. Yes, for some reason, I will say this, I have to say this actually. The ZeroEscape wiki is very helpful when it comes to looking up the answers for these puzzles, to make sure that I don't waste too much time. Otherwise, for some of these, especially in the previous game, I'd be here for frickin' ever. But the pages for the zero-time dilemma escape rooms are surprisingly barren and not as well detailed. But they are still helpful for the most part. Like this oddity where there are sort of two solutions, but it doesn't really explain why. It just says you may be reading it in a different way, if I remembered it correctly. It's just kind of weird. Oh good, it played okay. Well, you found it. Yep, that's the end of the escape room. Somehow. I don't think I'll edit out that part where I was confused. Just because it only lasts for like a minute or two. Especially because, you know, getting confused is part of the usual ZeroEscape experience, even in escape rooms. But now we have a big old button.
The hell is this?
A button.
Looks like a button.
Guess we should push it.
Dumbass. Can't you read?
Warning, do not press this button.
Pretty intense for just one button. Then, what exactly are we supposed to do?
Not push it.
We've checked out this entire room. There's nothing here that looks remotely like it to unlock the door.
The one thing we haven't investigated is this button here.
Okay, I'm gonna push it.
Wait! Hold on!
Can you read?
What?
Your hearing going? I told you there's a warning on it.
So what? If there was a warning sign saying don't leave this room, does that mean you'd stay? It's just an empty threat. If we really weren't meant to push it, then it'd never be put here in the first place.
God, Sigma, you were like the one telling us to exercise caution at the beginning of this room, and now you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna push the button.
What if it's a trap?
A trap?
It's human nature to want to press it after being told not to.
Yep.
This setup is just bait.
Yeah, seriously, Sigma, this is the oldest trick, well, not the oldest trick in the book, but it's certainly a good trick. You're gonna want to push a giant button that's right in front of you. Anyone would want to.
By giving us this warning, Zero's plan is to manipulate us into pushing it.
What if we do then?
Something bad will happen.
And that would be what?
I don't know. Maybe one or all of us will die.
That's ridiculous.
Is it?
May I interject?
Please.
If this really is a button meant to kill us somehow, why would Zero put something like that in the open? Don't you think that's strange? There are several other ways Zero could make us die.
Exactly. Like maybe putting poison in our bracelets. There's no need for him to use this button to go about doing the deed.
It's a game.
What?
Remember what Zero told us? It's a decision game.
True.
Our fates will change depending if we decide to press it, or if we don't.
Exactly, that's the point of a decision game. It is based entirely upon our choices and the consequences of them. And the choice of whether or not to push a button, even if that seems like a small choice, is still a choice. Or I guess a decision.
Anyway, I think we shouldn't do it.
It's a stalemate if we don't. We'll never get out of this room.
Yeah, even if that's true, it's better than our lives not advancing any further than this.
We're getting nowhere. Shall we take a vote?
I say we should push it.
I vote that we don't touch it.
Great voting, everyone. There's only... I'm sorry, Diana, but there's only 3 of us here. They pretty much already cast their votes. You're the tiebreaker.
What about you, Diana?
Time to decide. Press the button.
There's no way to know what will happen if you don't press it, right?
I guess. Kinda curious.
Listen to me, Diana. Don't even think about touching it.
That's fine. No need to threaten me.
Zero's telling us not to push it. We need to do the opposite. Don't forget, he's the enemy.
You want to play right into his scheme, Sigma?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh.
A really bad feeling.
Okay, fellow Star Wars fan.
What if there's a bomb and this button turns off the timer? If we don't push it, then we're goners for sure.
Possibly. But we might also not be.
Don't press it, Diana.
Push it. You have to push it.
You can't. You mustn't.
What are you two in my ears?
Push it!
Choice is made. We didn't push it. Now stop shouting in my ears. Poor Diana.
The door!
It opened.
See? Didn't I tell you?
We only had to wait a few minutes.
Opened because we didn't touch the button?
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Hey, not necessarily. The door might have opened if we had pushed it anyway. We don't know.
Ugh, stubborn old man.
Anyway, we should go.
I mean,
The door might close if we take too long to get out of here.
yeah, let's go. I mean, if there is one thing that Sigma is, it's definitely stubborn. Though to be fair, I guess he has to be. Part of his life is focused on being stubborn so he can ensure the survival of humanity. So it gotta make sense.
Sigma, how old are you really?
My body's 22. My mind, well, by now it must be almost 67.
67?
You remember, right? I told you my consciousness came from 2074.
Does that mean you were 67 there in the future?
No.
The details are a little more
sort of
complex than that. But that's more or less correct.
So is it the same thing with Phi?
Yes, it's the same. She came back from the year 2074, too. With one difference. Her mind's still young. She must still be around 20 years old?
That would mean she was born approximately 2054.
No. She was born in 2008.
Huh? But the math doesn't...
From April 2029 to January 2074, she's been asleep inside of a pod.
A what?
A device that is capable of placing someone into cold sleep. There's 45 years of blank nothing stuck inside her mind.
So that's why she still thinks like a 20-year-old.
Sigma, you are just piling on a lot of information on her. I know she asked, but is like... Dude. Just a lot. Be as gentle as you can be with this information. Side note, I just want to say how appreciative I am that Sigma is... How do I put this? Not like his 22-year-old self. In the fact that his younger self in Virtue's Last Reward, one of the main criticisms I had of his character was how much of a pervert he was. Being that he's 67, obviously he is... I mean, he still has some moments in this game, but it's far less. It is really toned down in comparison, and I actually appreciate that, because it's no longer the prevailing one of the prevailing aspects of his character. He actually is somewhat of a level-headed... Well, aside from what happened with the button, he's somewhat of a level-headed, kind of supporting leader.
But how?
How what?
How is it possible for you and Phi to come back to this time?
The shift phenomenon.
Shift?
It's short for space-time human internal fluctuating transfer.
Ah, yes. I've totally heard of that.
Essentially, it's when a human consciousness is sent through time and space. For example... Ah, yes.
With that face. This right here. This right here is the face of confusion. Right here, officer. This one. This is the face we all have when we're just stuck at school and we have no idea what the teacher is saying.
We can use the button from earlier. We didn't push that button, and we're here right now. However, there's a world where we did push it somewhere in this time-space. This world, this history, infinitely branches off as a result of momentary decisions. There are other yous, other me's, and other phi's. All of them exist in those different histories. Shift is the phenomenon which allows us to send our consciousnesses to them.
This is difficult to take in all at once.
It's the truth.
Still, if you don't explain to me how it does whatever it does...
So you want to know what it is exactly? I'll sum it up in one sentence. I don't know.
If that doesn't sum up the entire Zero Escape series. That's basically how any Zero Escape fan could sum up the series to anyone who's never played it. I'll sum it up in one sentence. Like, just that entire thing. How would you tell me what the ZeroEscape series is like to someone who wants to get into it for a first time?
I'll sum it up in one sentence. I don't know.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Really now?
Did that come across as if I didn't care? This is the conclusion I reached after 45 years of consideration.
That?
I know how shift works, but as to why the phenomenon happens...
Wait.
You had 45 years, and that's what you came to? It's just like, I don't know how this shit works. I know how it works. I don't really, like, I can't be bothered to figure it out at this point. I don't think I'll ever understand. It's like me with cars. It's like, yeah, I know I can drive a car. I know, like, some things, but as to how it works, how to put it together, all that stuff, I have no idea. I have no clue. It moves. It does stuff. If you want to ask me, like, how it does all this stuff, exactly what the parts are, I just say, go ask a mechanic. I'm not the person to ask.
Did you just say you know how shift works?
Yeah,
How does it then?
2 things are required. Innate abilities and danger to one's life. Basically, when a person with this ability faces a life-threatening crisis, that's when shift kicks in.
And both you and Phi have this strange ability?
Yep.
A lot of odd, inexplicable things happened to me when I was a kid. One winter, my friends and I went fishing, and I slipped, falling into the water. I woke up under the blankets on my bed. It was the next day. When I saw my friends at school, I asked them, what happened yesterday? One of them spoke up and said, "You blew us off. You promised to come fishing, but you up and canceled on us." There's more. I was about to get run over by a car once and found myself in the school gym. I fell off the roof only to wake up on the school bus. Things like that.
And, okay, some of those are very specific and, like, immediate. And you somehow didn't put together that, like, something really strange was happening to you beforehand. Like, none of that struck you as odd, like, throughout the years and made you want to investigate. Huh. You are an interesting individual, Sigma. It's kind of like with dreams, though, where you'll, like, have such a dream that you swear feels real. And, like, bad stuff happens to you, and then you wake up and it's like, oh, wait. Yeah, that didn't happen, right?
Of course, at the time I had no idea what was going on. I just believed they were extremely vivid dreams.
Yeah, exactly.
But now, I know. I had shifted to another world, in another history.
Hey, Phi, you listening to all this? Or are you playing with the ancient one?
Where's Phi, by the way?
Huh? Oh, she's gone.
I demand the cheddar. Phi was the first. She will not be the last unless you bring me my prizes. All of it. I demand everything you have of cheesy goodness.
I saw her over with Gab just a minute ago.
I think Gab ate her.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei. Q-Team, Eric.
Oh.
These 4 are now deceased. As a result, 4 X-Passes will be revealed. Fire, Crash, 5, Ice. That is all.
No!
4 people are dead?
Wow. That's great. So the only ones alive are Mira and the child. Say anything? Yeah. And now, the status screen has actually changed. to indicate this. It says that Q is alive, Mira is alive, and obviously we're all alive, but Eric and all of C-Team are now listed as dead, and their portraits change in order to reflect that. A nice little detail.
What the hell happened?
They were executed
Executed?
from the vote at 13:30.
Hmm.
Because of the outcome, the 3 in C team.
But wait, that's weird. When you voted back then, you chose Q team.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Did I really vote for Q team?
What are you saying?
I don't remember. I don't remember which team I voted for then.
But that can't be. We weren't injected with the amnesia drug afterwards.
I know, but still.
Wait, hold on. There's another possibility. Maybe the 3 teams really did split the votes equally. All teams should have survived without dying in that case.
But they're...
I know. I'm just saying that maybe C team was all killed because of something else. They could have gotten into a big argument and then killed each other.
No. But why would they do that?
Can't say I have any idea.
Could be anything.
Still, can't we say the same thing goes for what you believe? There's no evidence to support the idea that C team was executed. We don't even know if they're actually dead.
Oh. Well. About that.
What's wrong?
I'm pretty sure there's no mistake. C-Team really was executed.
How do you know?
I know because I just do.
Then what about Eric? How did he die?
He died due to, interesting circumstances. Oh, like that.
What in the hell?
No.
Who the hell did this?
In Ward Q,
There's only Mira and...
Well, something went wrong. And something
What?
is going wrong
This
here,
doesn't
too.
seem like a blackout.
Guys. Maybe, look around you.
Look out!
Are you alright, Sigma?
No! I am
Diana! Run!
I am bleeding out of half of my body. I don't qualify as alright.
No, I can't leave you here.
If I go with you, I just slow you down.
You're wounded.
Just go! Hurry! Now's your chance!
But...
Get Fi here! Hurry to go!
Is there, like, nothing on the counter? Actually, can you not use any of the bottles? Like, can you not, like, pick up the bottles, throw them, hit them with them? Attempt to do that? Good God, Fi, where the hell are you?
Fi!
What's wrong?
Sigma, he...
Fi, why did you come back here? Oh, this song again.
There!
Sigma, please hang on.
Oh, it's you, Luna.
Luna?
I'm sorry that it came to this, Luna. The me from the past won't be coming back here. My shift connection's been cut. I'm sorry. Now you won't be born in this world.
What are you saying, Sigma? I'm...
No, not just you, Luna. Kyle, Lagomorph, the others. But maybe it's better this way. History's changed. Mankind, this world, will surely be...
Sigma! Sigma! Sigma!
Diana, I know this is difficult. Might be affecting me even more than you. But it's dangerous to stay here. We have no idea when the killer will return.
Who is the killer? Should only be the two of us now in Ward D.
Yeah, you're right. Zero must have hidden himself away some.
Is there really anywhere to hide?
Wait. You don't really think it was me, do you?
Get away! Stay away from me, you murderer!
Hey, wait! Diana!
Diana, that may not have been the best opportunity. Or the best option. And yeah, I didn't want to talk during any of that, just let it play out. But, considering Sigma's dead now...
Why? Why?
This,
Why would Vi kill Sigma?
this probably isn't gonna turn out well. Oh.
Vi?
Well,
Vi!
this is just,
What happened? Please, hang on!
not...
It was... the killer.
God, maybe we should have pressed the button. Maybe that would have been a happier conclusion, because this is all turning to shit.
The killer? Do you mean Zero?
No, I don't think so. It wasn't Zero.
Then who?
You have to escape here, Diana. If I die, you can...
What are you saying? You can't die! I'm so sorry, Vi. I...
It's... okay. It's okay. As long as you survive.
Why did this...
This feels... nice. Such a familiar... smell.
Vi! Vi! No!
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei. Q-Team, Eric. D-Team, Sigma, Vi. These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-Passes will be revealed. Fire, Crash, 5, Ice, Dad, Time. That is all.
Wow.
6 X-Passes.
You can leave.
If I put these in...
We can. Enter the 6 X-Passes. If you need to recheck what they are, just go to the menu and hit the log button, and you should just see it very easily. Fire. Crash. 5. Ice. Dad. passwords have entered, and so Diana can leave. But she's not going to get the chance. Game over. That was a very, very long game over. So, yeah. We made the correct decision with the button, but that doesn't necessarily mean that things will turn out alright. I mean, we got information about jumping, known as the shift phenomenon, and we got to bond for all of, like, 5 minutes. But yeah, still didn't turn out the best. That timeline is kind of screwed. And I let that scene play out because, well, I mentioned how Diana is obviously heavily inspired by Luna. And the game, it makes no attempt to hide this. Even Sigma clearly sees them as similar. But here's a question. What happens if we push the button? Would it have truly gotten us out of there?
We've...
Well, let's see what happens if we take Sigma's advice and throw caution to the wind. What happens if we press this button? It surely can't be anything that bad, right? Maybe we'll get out of here.
What?
Boop. We are now Dee Dee. Push the button. The end. Yes, that is just a game over. Apparently we set off like a nuclear bomb or something in the facility and everyone dies. Suppression, all sections cleared. When it told you not to press the button, it meant it. So, doing what Sigma says literally just kills us all. Good idea there, Sigma. But yes, once you complete a specific section with all the sections, it will notify you as such. That way you don't ever have to like go back there again if you want to. And on the flowchart, it's actually over on this section, while the C-Team section was over here. So clearly something big must have happened. Now, as per the order I described, let's go with C-Team. Let's find out some of what they're doing. How about... Ooh, this one looks fun with the chainsaw. A Kane with a chainsaw. Clearly that's going to lead to so much fun. Suspicion.
This is...
The pantry.
Oh, hey Carlos, where's Junpei?
No idea. He was already gone when I woke up.
It's locked.
Wait, did Junpei do this?
You think he woke up first and then locked us in?
It's been a long time since you've seen each other, right? Maybe now he's Zero's accomplice.
That's not possible. The Junpei I know would never do something like that to us.
Akane. Well, okay, maybe he wouldn't do it to you, but he would be willing to lock you in somewhere. We've seen how devious he can be.
Sorry. It was just one of the possibilities.
Junpei.
Also, Carlos doesn't know him that well. You have to forgive him in that instance. He's known Junpei for, what, a few days?
You know, this has been on my mind for a while. But what exactly is he to you, Akane? It's hard to believe that you two just knew each other in grade school.
Junpei. He's very. Yes, he's very important to me. All my life, I've never really had many friends to call my own.
That's surprising. I would have taken you as the type guys and girls all fawn over in Japan.
Oh, you're very kind. Thank you. But that's not exactly. Junpei always said I was a girl who always said what shouldn't be said.
Wow.
I never found myself bullied or anything, but it still seemed as if people considered me something of an odd girl.
You are a little bit.
Junpei was different. He told me he'd rush to my aid whenever I was troubled. Once, when we were young, I was crying over something and he faced the enemy alone.
He sounds like he's a comic book hero.
Kind of.
Yes.
He's going through his dark and
To
edgy
me,
phase.
he is, at the very least. But this past year has completely changed him.
He's going through the dark age
Seems
of
to
comics.
me like he's the exact opposite now.
If it was because of me somehow, then this time I need to rush to his aid. That's what I've decided anyway.
You really like Junpei, don't you?
What in the world are you saying, Carlos?
I'm out of my depth when it comes to romance. My coworkers do always come to me with their stories, though. So I can tell. Just by looking, I can tell if someone's in love.
Does that mean there isn't anyone like that for you? That important?
There is. I love my little sister very much. She's a sunshine on my life.
Oh, so a sister complex.
Ha ha, you're horrible.
Okay. I am not surprised they made the joke, but I'm also glad that Carlos immediately clarified, or like, took it in jest as like, oh, haha, I no, haven't heard that one before, but don't worry, you're wrong.
Consider it payback for earlier. Now then, nothing will come from just sitting around here. How about we find a way out?
Right. I bet you're eager to see your dearest love as soon as you can.
Ah, Carlos!
Oh, Carlos. Oh, hey, that plush is holding an arm. Surely that doesn't mean anything. Seek a way out. Welcome to the pantry. And I can promise you it is nowhere near as troublesome as the previous pantry. The power seems to be off on this machine. Doesn't this hole in the panel, doesn't the hole in this panel look like a gingerbread man? I wonder what it could be. The power's off and there's a gingerbread man-shaped hole in the control panel. Akane, what are you thinking? Is that hole really that fascinating? Oh god. Carlos, never say that again. Like, that statement could easily be taken out of context. In fact, let me take a picture of that right now, because that's amazing out of context. Oh, well, I was just remembering how much fun I had baking as a child. Akane. Akane. Of all things. Did you bake heart-shaped cookies full of love for your darling Junpei? Oh, Carlos, would you please stop teasing me? Carlos, I can promise you Akane certainly did some baking. But, it wasn't cookies that were, cooking. It was a bit more fleshy. Man-shaped hole in the on and off markers. What could this be? Ah, nothing else to say about that. Okay. Ugh, the door to this freezer is locked. Won't budge. Brute force won't work on this thing. Won't open if we don't unlock it. There's a password input device next to it. How about we try putting a number in? If we put in the correct password, the door should open. 4 digits. Okay, let's give it a shot. I know just the password. Ah. Guess the number's wrong. Well, that's disappointing. These boxes are full of preserved foods. If we get hungry, we can come back here, but there's no need to do that now. Yeah, I know, Carlos. I'm trying to scroll down. Huh. What's in here? Ah! This is a right leg? Is Zero trying to scare us with mannequin parts? There's really nothing else aside from the leg here. Let's keep looking. It's a fake right leg. Nothing else here. We might need it. At least take the potatoes. What's wrong with the air duct, Carlos? Nothing. I just thought maybe we could get out that way. It's way too small, even for me. You're right. We'll have to think of another way. The air duct must connect us somewhere, but I don't think we can escape through it. I don't think anything's wrong with the light up there. Junpei probably isn't hiding above it. Let's keep looking. Nothing strange about the fluorescent light up on the ceiling. That is a difficult word to say when you're trying to speak quickly. Also, Akane, didn't you and Carlos just compare him to a comic book character? Maybe he's acting like Spider-Man and watching you from above. Spider Junpei does whatever a Spider Junpei can. The light's a little strong. My eyes hurt looking at it. I'm guessing it was put here for better lighting, but yeah, a little too bright. Nothing strange about it except for the brightness. Let's see. There's nothing we can use here. There's a lot of cans here. None of them are labeled. I wonder what they hold. Unfortunately, there's not much in any of those. However, in this little drawer here... Yeah, what is this? Is that a torso? Carlos, is this real? Why would you think that, Akane? It's just a realistic fake. You're right, it couldn't be real. So, I did mention this game is rated M, right? And then it could get a little gory. It's a very well-made human torso. No need to look at this again. Huh. It says iodine solution. Iodine solution in a bottle. I remember being told as a kid to never put any of it in my mouth. And the more you're told not to, the more you want to do it. Did you try it? I was curious, but I knew a boy who did, and he got severely reprimanded as a result. Let me guess. Junpei? Man, that guy. Of course he did. Part of me wonders if Aoi also did it. Bottled iodine solution. What could we use it for? Well, nothing else here. Except for a torso. Is there anything in this box? Oh, some crackers! These would go perfectly with tea. The packaging makes them look good, but I can't say I have much of an appetite. The box here contains some crackers. Let's get together and eat some when we escape. A recipe for gelatin. It's nice of them to draw it out, but it's kind of vague. If there's a recipe, then there's probably ingredients too. You should make some and give it to Junpei when we see him. I made it just for you. No, I'm not bold enough to say something like that. That's too bad. A girl like you saying that would definitely capture his heart. Carlos, you are just a Junpei and Akane shipper, aren't you? It's a poster with the gelatin recipe. Maybe the ingredients are around here somewhere. Pausing for a brief second. Okay, I am still recording. I'm paranoid now and I have to check. What could be in here? Ah, this is a left arm. Pretty sure it's fake. The bar holding the arm in place is made of metal. It's in here really good. I don't think we can take it off. We can't remove it. This arm, it's handcuffed and affixed to this bar. Is there a reason for that? Fake arm is attached to a bar and handcuffed. Well, we can't really do anything with it. But what about the other side? This is a left leg? Zero trying to scare us? Oh, it's powder to make gelatin. Gelatin powder is mostly for baking, but it has uses in everyday cooking too. Oh, Carlos, I didn't know you liked to cook. My mom's the one. I've seen her use it in stew or pasta sometimes. What a nice mother. I'm a little jealous. It was a long time ago, but the memory is still so clear in my head. Gelatin powder. It's usually used to make gelatin harden. This leg looks so real. Disgusting. What the hell, Zero? Putting something like that in here. Looks like just like an actual leg. Nothing else special about it. Pretty much. But we also have this box. With no limbs in it, oddly. Huh, what's this? It's round. Maybe it's a knob for the machine? A round yellow part. If you look closely, you can see a tiny triangle. Maybe it's a machine part? A round yellow piece with a small triangle on it. Well, certainly looks like it. And it fits a T. Sliced potatoes, huh? I remember doing an iodine test for starch reactions in grade school. I need starch in potatoes to react to iodine solution, right? Well, might as well. Don't potatoes change when iodine solution is dropped on them? Yes, starch reacts with the iodine and turns purple. Oh look, letters appear. That must mean the experiment was successful. It reads DUDLLR. I wonder what it means. I have no idea. What about L door and right door? Could U be for up and D for down, left, L for left, and R for right? Seems like it. I thought I'd be able to kick this wooden door down. Zero wouldn't lock us up in a place that'd be that easy to escape from. Let's keep looking. A wooden door. It's locked. Is that some kind of blue doll and a right arm? This glass door is locked. A bunch of green lines are all over it too. There's an odd blue doll, what seems to be a right arm on the other side of the glass. I can see a bottle and a card on the other side of the glass. This door's locked. What's up with all these pink tiles? Well, we won't know until we try them. And unfortunately, we can't really, we kind of need that doll. I'm guessing these buttons are how you unlock, or open the lock. Yep. And wouldn't you get it? Guess, the solution to this is actually fairly simple. You remember those starch potatoes? Well, it actually said L door and right door and had arrows pointing towards them. It's meant to indicate what way you're supposed to read the potatoes, like from left to right, right to left, and thus which door they go to. So for the left door, we just input exactly what we saw. D, U, D, so down, up, down. L, L, R, left, left, right. Huh, the letters on the potatoes were a hint after all. I never would have imagined something I learned in grade school would help me now. Ah! Well, that's what I get for tapping the button. Huh. Wait, really? The arm can't be removed, but we can take the doll. Carlos, this blue doll, it feels cold. It was in the refrigerator, of course it's cold. Makes me think of those cold packs you use when you have a fever. I doubt anyone would ever put that doll on their face, Akane. A cold blue doll. It feels so nice I don't want to stop holding it. That's disturbing. Really? That wasn't saved in the log? Oh, it was. It just didn't pop up at first. That's odd. It's a handcuffed right arm. I doubt it's real, but that's no reason to keep looking at this creepy thing. The arm can't be removed, but we can take... Okay. There's no way to remove it. Really? But what about this thing over here? Wait, something's on the screen. Alright. This thing. So, for this puzzle... Let's come back to it. We just need to match each block's pattern to the adjacent ones. First, let's get this stuff. These green lines on the door. What are they? Maybe there's some kind of message? There's a bottle and some sort of card inside. Yeah, let's open that. For this one, we just have to read the potato message in reverse, essentially. So, DUD, down, up, down. And then, wait, I already made a mistake. Read it in reverse. So, right, left, left, down, up, down. Sorry, I had to pause. I had to hold in a sneeze. God, that feels weird. So the reaction to the iodine test on the potatoes was the hint for this door. Now we can get to the things inside. It reads left hand plus doll equals. Left hand plus doll, huh? Interesting. Are these instructions? It shows a doll. Is it saying we should heat it up? Cool. Warm! So obviously it wants us to heat up the doll. It's a bottle with water in it. Could be useful. Let's take it with us. It's a water bottle. If you drink from it, you gain superhuman powers and you can break down the door. I wish that was true. Don't try it though, it might have poison inside. I just thought it'd be nice to be the hero. But you're right. What could we use it for? There's nothing here. Well, we may as well put this stuff in here. But first, what about the doll? The power's off, and there's a gingerbread-shaped man in the hole in the control panel. Well, in that case... Hey, Carlos, do you think we could fit something in the hole? Yeah, you're right. What do we have that might fit? Right, the round part. Do you think we can fit that round part earlier would fit here? Yep, put the round part in first, because it is a T at the bottom. Yes, the machine powered on. This depression in the panel must be the power switch. Let's see if we can use it. Well, the power's on, but what's with the rest of the hole? I don't know, maybe our hand goes in? Nothing's happening. Just what is this for? Well, I can think of one thing. This tiny man-shaped hole. Clearly, this tiny man. Unfortunately, we don't have anything. We can use this to heat or cool items. I don't think warming or cooling this will do anything. What about the man? We can change the temperature. Let's try it. Let's warm it up. How about we try warming it up? Look at that. Color turned a pale pink. He's been trapped in that refrigerator so long that his skin turned blue. I feel kind of bad for this little guy now. The doll turned pale. The number 1234 is on its stomach. Look close. I thought it was ketchup, but it looked like it was written with blood. Ketchup? Really? You have to admit it would be pretty funny, Zero using ketchup to write this out. I guess. A pale doll with 1234 is written on the stomach. Hang on a second. Right, I know what I'm missing. But for now, why don't we come back here? Let's try again. Because there actually are no hints to this. It's just line things up. More specifically, what you have to do is basically exactly what Carlos said. We have to line up the images with each other so that they are all properly connecting. Now, an easy way to do this is just to start with the grapes. But honestly, it's not that difficult. It is very much just pay attention. It very much just is a case of pay attention to what goes where, what is connecting, if there's anything that seems out of place. Like this. Give me a second to check, and I think that's it. It's a very simple puzzle. You don't really need a hint because it's just line things up. Honestly, it's kind of nice and fun. I guess you could compare it to a Rubik's Cube, but far simpler. Carlos, look, the drawer. Let's see what's in it. Some kind of mold? That's what I was looking for. I was misremembering where this thing was. What is this exactly? It kind of looks like a cookie cutter, but has a bottom. Maybe it's for gelatin? Gelatin, huh? I see. It's a mold to make gelatin. Nothing else to get here. Well, may as well give you the doll. Except not. What we actually need is to follow these instructions. First, we need to put water in the mold. Then, we need to put the powder in there. And then, we need to make it cold. So, very simple. What? I thought it would fit. It's the same shape. It's just a little too big. Exactly. So, what we actually need to do right, I have to click combine first. Combine the mold with the water. Yeah, put some water in the mold. We need some gelatin powder to harden this. Hit combine again. For some reason, I thought just dragging it immediately would work, but I guess not. You still have to hit the combine button for some reason. I put some gelatin powder into the mold with water. Good job. Now all we need to do is cool it, and then we'll have some gelatin. This kind of feels like I'm on a cooking show. We'll call it Zero Time for Cooking with Carlos and Akane. Zero time. Yeah, funny. It's funny because you're actually cooking with Zero. I mix the water and the powder with the mold. The power with the mold? How did that typo get through? Now we only need to cool it. Just cool it up. Let's cool this down. Oh, it turned solid. Now we have gelatin. Wow, Carlos, it's so jiggly. It might look delicious, but there's no sugar in it. It won't taste good. Well, it just ruined my appetite. Why is reality so cruel? It's gelatin. We don't really want to eat it. Speak for yourself. It's still it's still fun to poke and move around. This depression, maybe we could put the gelatin in it. Well, that was a sound. Huh, I heard a sound from below the machine. Oh look, the bottom of the drawer at the bottom opened. Can we take the gelatin man with us? Does it look like a gingerbread man? I guess. But yes, the depression at the bottom opened. Huh? Hey, that's a key. I wonder what it's for. A key. It's pretty small. What is it for? I don't know. Let's try using with every keyhole we find. I've seen none. A small key. Nothing else in the drawer. Well, it's not opening. This isn't the key for the door. Well, as far as I can tell, there's only two things that it could be. And both of them are arms. Maybe this key will work on the handcuff? Yes, it worked. We got the arm. This right arm is a fake? It's strangely cold. It's in a fist too. Oh, does that mean... No. I really don't think it wants us to win at rock, paper, scissors. Well made and cold right arm. It's just a regular handcuff. We don't need to close it. Akane, do you want to play rock, paper, scissors with the arms? I don't think that's a good idea. Also, one of us would never win, depending on who has the rock arm. A fake arm is attached to a bar and handcuffed. Maybe this is the key for the handcuff? Yes! The arm has been freed! Something's written on the palm. 5, 2, and a 9? Huh. The number on the hand could be read upside down, though. Yeah, it could be a 6, 2, 5. Well, we don't need that anymore. However, one last thing we can do. This is a thermo fridge. It can be used to heat or cool items put inside of it. Well, we have a very cold arm. If we warm it up... the hand, it opened. It got all warm and soft. Ugh, this whole gimmick is really gross. It's fun when it's food, but when it's not, it's... yeah. It's a fake right arm. Heating it caused the hand to open. Did you just play rock, paper, scissors with it, Carlos? What? Like I would do something so childish. Right arm with an open fist. Other than rock, paper, scissors, what can we do with it? Oh, there's a lot of things you could do with it. Left hand plus doll. If it's supposed to be a math equation, shouldn't we change the words to numbers? Well, yeah. There's not much we can do with it. But as for what it is... left hand plus doll. So, the doll obviously has 1, 2, 3, 4 on it. Meanwhile, the left hand that we freed, if we actually read the number correctly, which as Akane suggested was upside down, it's 625. Add those together, and you get 1859. 4 digits, each from 0 to 9. That's over 100,000 combinations. Well, here you go, Carlos. Left hand plus doll equals was the hint for the freezer. Yes, but it only opened the cover. We have another step. Fortunately, we have the arm. So yes, even if you have the password, you still need to get the arm in order to finish this. It looks like a hand mark. Maybe it needs a palm print? Let's see if my right hand will work. Well, my hand isn't it. Want to give it a try, Kane? It didn't work. My hand isn't the right one either. Neither of our hands are right? Then whose hand is it? It's not me or Carlos. Something in this room, maybe? I know. Let's use our feet. Alright, we were right. This is the hand we need to authenticate. I wonder what's inside. Let's open the door. Oh, it's a freezer. With... No. No! No way, you've got to be kidding me. You found it. You found Junpei's head.
I don't think this is fake.
Really? You don't say, Carlos.
Now announcing the current casualties. D-Team, Diana, 5, Sigma.
Ah,
C-Team, Junpei.
so, yeah. Carlos, you still want to say that this is fake? You have fun collecting all those body parts? I mean, now you can forever beat Junpei at rock, paper, scissors.
These 4 are now deceased. As a result, 4 X-passes will be revealed. Blue, red, milk, jump. That is all.
Horrible! So horrible! Who would do such a thing?
Zero.
This room is locked. So, the one who killed Junpei is...
Carlos?
What? Did you expect Carlos was gonna attack Akane? Yeah, nice try.
Damn it! Damn it! Break, damn you! Akane?
Yeah, move. We're very lucky that chainsaw had enough gas and battery power to run and get through all of that door. Also, based on all the blood on it, I assume it was what was used to cut up Junpei. Oh look, the Ancient One has come. It seems you are in distraught. You know how that could be solved? By a good old rousing game of give me cheese. If you do, maybe I can bring him back. Probably not. I can cough up some of his hair, but give me the cheese, human. Give it. I'm not asking again. I'm crying because of my lack of cheese. I can't see it. Can't see anything, actually, but I especially can't see it.
Junpei. Why? Why? I just don't know anymore.
Damn it. Who would have thought this would happen? All I wanted was to get that $500,000. If only I could save her. Just save Maria. It's all I wanted. And now... Reverie syndrome?
For example? Say there's a PC with basic low-end components. If we played a number of videos all at once on it, what would happen?
The processing speed slows down, of course.
It's not much better than if the computer had froze. What's happening with your younger sister? is similar.
So you're saying this isn't carbon monoxide poisoning, but...
Right. With Maria, her brain and nervous system seem to be perfectly fine. We couldn't figure out the cause until now. Other patients with the same symptoms began appearing recently.
And they have.
Reverie syndrome. A variety of moments flicker in and out of the mind, as if one was constantly dreaming.
Wait, how are you able to tell that without anyone, like, waking up to tell you this? Like, do you have a machine that can somehow see inside their heads? Like, how are you piecing this together?
That's why it's called the daydream, or reverie syndrome.
I mean, for all you know, they might be seeing nothing. Like, seriously, how do you know this?
There have been no complete recoveries, as of yet. However, it seems with the newest medical technology, a few cases have been successful at relieving the symptoms.
Then please, you must do the same for her.
Does little Maria have insurance?
Could you have sounded any more like a slime ball with that sentence? God, you sounded like a mafia member twirling their mustache. Does little Maria have insurance?
You do understand what's required for treatment, yes?
If I did, Maria will... So that means I absolutely can't die here.
That's why you killed Junpei, isn't it?
Uh-oh.
What did you say?
Oh, God.
You figured you needed to kill someone to save your sister.
Kane.
And that's why you...
Kane.
Whoa, what are you talking about?
Hold on, let's talk
Don't
about this.
play dumb!
No, let's talk about this.
Did you forget that you and I are the only ones in this ward?
What about Zero?
So it's obvious the killer is...
Oh, God. Look at Gab go. Oh, no, Ancient One out. I didn't come for this. I came for the cheese. I came for the, cheddar, the gorgonzola. I didn't come for this shit. Oh, I'm out. Have fun, Carlos.
It had to have been you, Carlos!
God, how effective...
Connie, calm down!
How effective is that chainsaw?
I am calm!
Okay, you're right. I'm the only other one here. But
Oh no, it was definitely you who killed him!
Wait, stop!
Kane,
Say that! But maybe you're the one who really did it.
What did you say?
Carlos, that is possibly the worst thing you could have ever said. Like, are you insane, man? Like, you're accusing the woman who loves him as the one who kills him. Like, I don't know if... Does she qualify as a yandere? Maybe a tiny bit, but not to the normal extent. Like, dude, especially don't piss her off when she already has the chainsaw and wanting to kill you.
You were the one who killed Junpei.
Oh, God.
And now, you're going totally nuts with that chainsaw.
I don't believe this. No matter what, even if the world went topsy-turvy this very second, I'd...
What? Why are you wielding it like a damn sword?
I'm going to be the next one you kill, huh? If 2 more people die, you can return to your darling little sister.
Hey now, if you kill me, your probability of escape gets pretty high.
Axe versus chainsaw, who wins? Oh, God.
What? Why'd you run away? Did you feel too threatened by me with this axe?
Carlos, what is wrong with you? Did the woman with unbridled fury and a running chainsaw fear me because I have this axe? Are you serious?
Think. Calmly. Think it over again. It's just like any other Code 3.
Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. An anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
Okay. So after we voted at 1330, we were hit with the anesthetic. We awoke in the pantry after 1800. It's 4 hours of time not accounted for. What was I doing during that time? Was I really sound asleep then, or... I just can't remember what happened because of the drugs I was given.
I'm just going to stay over here. Carlos, if you die, remember... well... And the Ancient One had fun knowing you. If you don't, remember to feed me before you fall asleep again.
Maybe Akane was right, and I... What? Blackout? No. Akane had run off towards control. It might be possible to turn off the lights there.
Uh-oh.
So she did kill Junpei? And she's coming for me.
Oh god. We're going into slasher villain territory.
What do I do? What the hell should I do?
It's amazing that neither of you are thinking that Zero did this.
Think calmly, rationally. Who is the most threatening person here right now? Whoever it was who killed Junpei. So what I need to do is remove that person. Even if it ends up being me. No! What the hell am I thinking? There's no way it could be me. So then...
Ah! There you are!
Oh shit.
Damn it. Just who did it?
Well, I think the answer is clear. The answer. Who killed Junpei? Well, it's the little cheese monster himself. Gab. How would a dog do it? Yes. These occasionally pop up where you have to type in the answer for a decision. And it is amazing the things they take into consideration. And the fact that they have answers for them. Eric. Not likely to be Q-Team. Really? What about Junpei? I know, he seems like a devious mastermind. Surely he could have orchestrated this. The dead cannot kill anyone. D-Team is dead, right? Nope. Can't be them. What about 7? I know he has plans. Error. That's disappointing. What about 0? Do not know identity. Well, they're not wrong. Unfortunately, we don't have many choices here. So the only possible thing we could do is, well, 2 choices. One is Akane, and one is Carlos.
Of course! Akane. She'd never do something like that to Junpei.
He's very... Yes, he's very important to me.
If that's the case, then I'm the only one who could have killed him. It might have been a demon possessing me.
What the...
Or maybe it was some kind of parasite. Or I'm under hypnosis?
Sorry, first off, a demon? Where did you come to that conclusion? A parasite? What are we in Resident Evil? And hypnosis? Well, actually, that's actually the most realistic one you proposed there.
Whatever it was, regardless of the reason, I was the... And then I forgot I did it because of the damn amnesia drug.
Carlos?
Don't come any closer. I'm dangerous. My body moves against my will. I might kill you next.
For some reason, I'm imagining Johnny Cage saying this, and I don't know why. I'm dangerous. My body moves against its will. I might kill you.
If that's how it is, then...
Carlos, no!
Oh, no. Good God, he sprayed like a fountain. How did it get all over you that quickly?
No! Why did this happen?
Because he cut himself.
Mom, Dad. I won't let anyone die.
Carlos! Carlos! I'm so sorry. You couldn't have killed Junpei. And I...
Game over. So, yeah. That didn't end well. And we can see on the flowchart where it is. It's all the way over here again. Well, not again, but it's all the way over here. But there's a fair thing right over here. I wonder what that could be. But as for our other decision... Clearly we know what the correct answer is. Akane, you clearly did it. I know you were with me the whole time and you were unconscious, but it had to have been you. You've been gunning for Junpei's death ever since he saved you. It's the perfect crime.
That's right. Akane. She has to be the one who killed Junpei.
Akane, why did you kill him?
I told you I didn't kill him!
Ow. Ah! Well. Let the blood spray.
Carlos, I knew it. You...
No. I didn't kill.
Junpei,
I mean, you just did.
I'm sorry. I couldn't avenge you.
Akane?
I just killed...
That's a fun end. Except, is it? We didn't necessarily get an end to it. It just stopped. And there's a mysterious plot lock here. Well, before we move on to the escape room with Q-Team, let's take care of this. This little room appears for everybody. It only appears if you have done the idea of spreading out the votes. So everyone voting for one team and no one getting 2 points. But every team has this scene. I'll cover C-Team's version of it here, and probably Q-Team's version of it next video. Just to get out of the way, because it's not an escape room, it is just talking. And a choice at the end. First come, first saved. C.
This is called the decontamination room?
I think you're supposed to clean off after returning from the surface. Well, that was for when there was a nuclear war and the world was contaminated.
That explains the showerheads.
I guess.
Just as I thought. This won't open either.
The map shows an elevator hall beyond this door. If we came down the elevator normally, we'd be able to run into this room immediately, but...
What about that? It's connected to the lounge.
I checked it earlier, but no dice. Locked up tight.
Do you think Zero trapped us in here to make us play the decision game?
Probably.
It's pretty obvious at this point. 1810.
I think it was about 13:30 when we finished voting and the drug put us to sleep.
So that means we were napping like toddlers for 4.5 hours.
Oh, that sounds peaceful. Oh, I wish I could sleep for 4.5 hours.
Junpei, I have something I've been wanting to ask you. During the vote earlier, you told Carlos.
Come on, Carlos. Vote for Q-Team. Yeah, what about it?
What about? How could you be so horrible? You used to... You'd never have said that a year ago.
Oh, like you're one to talk.
What? What happened to you, Junpei?
He got into his emo phase.
What happened while I was gone?
I'd like to know more about you, too.
What's that, Carlos? Does that mean you're interested in me?
No. My focus is my little sister. Got no time for a love life.
Heh, so our hero of justice has a sister complex.
Junpei? Carlos really is worried about you.
Well, it's more I want to know about you both.
That's disappointing, though. You two would be cute together.
Weren't you friends as kids? And last year you were trapped, just like this.
And, side note, yes, Junpei is indeed bisexual.
And escaped together. So why?
Why the animosity, you mean? That's exactly why.
Junpei.
I've seen people die. Horrible, cruel deaths I never wanted to see. So many.
Yeah.
I'm probably becoming numb.
Also, if you end up remembering the other timelines, you also died in a few cruel ways. So, yeah, I don't blame you for being a bit numb to it.
After what happened last year, I quit school and joined a detective firm.
Oh, man. What made you want to do that?
It was all because of Akane there. She up and disappeared, so I went to a firm to try and find her. It's small, but known to work among the underground. I've snuck into places running human organ trafficking like they're trading cookies.
Yeah.
Saw a coworker I'd just finished eating with pushed off a rooftop the other day. Never had a by-the-books case where I just had to prove he cheated. Every job that passed my hands was dirty and dangerous. That's when I realized humans aren't as beautiful as I thought.
Yeah.
I'd only been skimming the surface all this time. So every day, after work, I'd drink myself to sleep. I slept in my bathtub with the shower running.
Ah, yes. The old typical depression. Just the depression routine. Drink and sit in the bathtub.
It was the only way I was able to get the scent of blood off me. But last month, finally, I got intel through our network that Akane was joining this experiment.
So that's why you came to DCOM.
Yeah, I threatened those in charge and forced my way in.
How did you threaten them? Like, how did you even get the clearance to get near them? Ah, good old morphogenetic sorrow. Such a great track.
So, Akane, how's Santa? Aoi.
My brother.
I heard about Ace. He's stuck in jail if he hasn't escaped yet. Lotus is doing all right. She's working and raising her kids still.
Who told you this?
That detective guy, Seven. I worked with him once. We destroyed Free the Soul's headquarters.
Damn.
Destroyed?
Hey, what's Free the Soul?
A religious cult. They're a freaky terrorist organization who never stop trying to create their new world.
They abducted my brother and I 10 years ago.
And the game we played last year was related to that big kidnapping case.
My brother and I were trying to track Free the Soul's movements, but... You were too, Junpei?
I came across some info on them while I was working. Seven was the one still on their trail.
Makes sense. And I did some double checking. I mentioned that a mysterious organization had been responsible for the scars on Seven's face. The Q&A was deliberately vague about it, and so was I. But sometime after that, of course, by the time Virtue's last reward was released, considering that we had a evil global organization revealed as Free the Soul, yes, it has been confirmed that that was the organization Seven was fighting and got those scars from. So it kind of makes sense that he would probably bring in Junpei about this, so they'd fight it.
But I kind of think we went too far by destroying their headquarters. I'm pretty sure we pissed off their boss. I think his name was Brother.
Although, side note, how the hell did you two manage that? Unless you had, like, an entire force of people against, with you. Like, what, did the two of you just, like, sneak in, Solid Snake style? Or did you go in guns blazing?
So wait, you're saying this Zero the Second has something to do with him?
You know anything about it, Akane?
I already told you, I'm not connected to this. I don't know why this person is calling themselves Zero.
Why don't you enlighten us as to why you joined DCOM, Akane?
Junpei.
Someone using that name has thrown us into a similar game. No way you can ask me to believe they're unrelated.
Stop it, Junpei. From what I can tell, Akane's the victim.
I'm here to change the future.
Well, that came out of
Free
nowhere.
the Soul is currently attempting to implement a terrifying plan. I infiltrated the experiment to stop that.
So you knew that this game would happen?
I don't know. I didn't know any specifics about all of this.
But you just said it's to change the future.
A very distant future.
So you access the morphogenetic field and...
Hold up. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you two have to slow down. You each have, like, a lot of information at the moment, and Carlos is just... He's in the kiddie pool, basically, like, trying to hear you across the way. You need to take some time and, like, ease him into this.
A little late, perhaps, but I will now announce the voting results.
Why'd he have to interrupt now?
Why did he?
All three groups have voted for different teams. Therefore, none have been executed. The current death count, 0. I can't say this is an ideal situation for any of us involved. It appears that none of you fully grasp the essence of this game. Think back on the rules you were told. You will remain in the shelter for eternity until shall show you. The other two teams are listening to a message just like this one, in their ward's decontamination room.
What?
The construction of all of them are the same. A yellow button exists on the wall in each.
Oh, that thing.
Pressing it activates the showers in the other wards, and they will rain down a solution of hydrogen fluoride.
Hydrogen fluoride?
It's not only acidic enough to melt a body, but it even dissolves glass and iron. Explaining what would happen if you were under it seems unnecessary. That button on the wall is your way to freedom. Using it will kill the other teams, and you will obtain the needed X passes to escape. I have one final thing to tell you. The early bird gets the worm. After the first team pushes it, the button will become inactive for both of the other teams. Your time limit is 3 minutes. What will you do? Will you press it or refuse? It is ultimately all up to you to decide.
Oh, well, this will be fun.
Isn't it obvious?
Junpei!
Wait! Let's think about this. Get out of my way, Akane. We need to push the button before the other teams do.
What are you saying, Junpei? Are you really planning to sacrifice everyone else so you can escape?
Apparently.
It's to survive. It's kill or be killed. So we need to make sure to kill them first.
Junpei, 1 year, and you've changed so much.
Really has.
Ah!
Junpei! Damn you! Do you want to die? You're okay with never seeing your sister again?
Maria.
No way in hell I'm dying! I did not go through everything just to die today!
No, don't, Carlos! If none of the teams push it, then it has to be like when we voted.
While you're wishing on a star, we'll end up killed.
Junpei!
Push it, Carlos!
We have a decision. Well, considering the last time we pushed a button, we all died. Seems like a good idea maybe not to do that. But Junpei, man, you really have changed. Just like, you went immediately for that button. So much for saving people.
It's been 3 minutes.
Does that mean none of the teams?
It has to mean no one pushed it!
Oh, that was the longest 180 seconds ever.
You're telling me. I'm nearly drowning in my own sweat. Like I practically had that acid bath already.
Don't joke about that.
It seems there may be a misunderstanding, so I shall clear it up for you. I never said the showers would activate as soon as the button was pressed. Which means, you've yet to learn whether the button has been activated by someone or not.
What?
No! Then when will we?
Less than a minute left before we're knocked out. That means...
So you're saying we won't even know until we're already melted into goo?
Now, it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know that you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
Okay. That's a terrifying thought. Wake up and then you're immediately melted. Oy. What a terrible way to die. But that only took a few minutes. However, we have one last escape room to do today, in order to keep to the schedule I've made. And for that... Not you... Let's go with you. I feel like getting experimental. Radical 6.
Huh? Why?
Nope. It won't even budge.
Ah! The hell is that?
A pig?
Formaldehyde solution with...
A pig.
It's okay, Mira. I'm right here with you.
You say as you're standing behind her.
Ugh.
Mira, how do you put up with him? Like, seriously. Like, I can imagine you're not the most pleasant individual either, but, like, why? Why put up with him?
We're in the biolab, right?
So there's a bunch of biological research here.
Jeez, this place is really creepy. Why is something like this in a bomb shelter?
Maybe the builders thought to be prepared for some kind of pandemic.
Pandemic?
An infectious disease that hits on a global scale. It's like a sudden deadly virus outbreak.
Maybe this place is an isolated location for researching all kinds of viruses like that.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe Zero put it here in order to do something to us.
Like what?
Like maybe taking the ingredients and cooking all of us a nice meal.
I don't think I want to eat anything made out of penguin. Also, why is there a full penguin in one of those tubes? I can understand the butterfly, I can sort of understand the seahorse and the root. Why the hell is there a penguin there? Where did you get the damn penguin?
Ugh.
But isn't it too early for dinner?
It's been 4.5 hours since we fell asleep in the lounge.
4.5 hours. They knocked us out for quite a while.
No, not necessarily. We could have woken up a bunch of times during all that, but if Zero erased our memories...
Of course, we wouldn't remember.
No.
What's this?
Slash the pig's stomach.
Whoa! For real? Would that mean that we...
Probably.
Yep.
Why? Why do we have to do something like that?
I have no idea, but it's not like we really have a choice, do we?
There's no way to leave. We're just gonna have to do what he said.
Well, let's get experimental. Seek a way out. I'm sure that nothing bad will happen in this chapter called Radical 6. But our first escape room is Q Team. Oh boy. I think this is an analyzer, but it doesn't look like the power's on. I don't think a power cord is even connected. Then I doubt we can turn it on as it is now. The analyzer is off, but I think we can use it if we can find a power cord. There's nothing on the monitor. Hey, do you think we could use this computer to do research? I don't think so. Let's keep moving. What chair? This chair doesn't have armrests. I don't like it. I'm so ready to sink into my couch once we get out of here. Let's have a seat and... Wait, this isn't the right time to take a break. I still think this pig is the one, but the big question is, how do we get it out? This is it! Time to prove I'm a man! Yeah! Ow! My hand! Wait, not even a crack? What the hell are you... We have to get the pig out of this. My fist still kind of hurts. Ow. Eric, why did you think that would work? You don't think that glass is, like, tempered and shit? Like, you were... Oi. He's dumb, he's weak, he's cowardly. Mira, how do you put up with him? Ah, there's an outlet back here. There are caster wheels on it, but Seems like it's locked in place. We'll need to unlock them if we want to move it. There are wheels on it, but it's locked in place. So, we need to find something to unlock it. This drawer doesn't want to open. There's no spot for a key either, so maybe it's not supposed to. This drawer might just be a decoration. It won't open and there's no keyhole. This is a clean bench. It's for preventing contamination of samples while working. What kind of contamination? Substances like microorganisms, bacteria, things like that shouldn't get mixed in samples. I see. You really know your stuff. The clean bench. However, there are some things that look very conspicuous here. Some suspicious liquid. It won't explode if we mix it, will it? Oh, like mad scientists do, right? Well, that's an old-fashioned reference. A green liquid. I know there's a drink called Adro in Japan that's green like this. Adro got its name from an old way of calling vegetables green plants. It tastes super bad. How do you know stuff like that? Just who are you, really? Is there any way we can examine this liquid further? It's pink liquid. It's so bright. It's a popular color in nail salons. Well, may as well look around elsewhere then. Maybe we could find more liquid. What's this thing? It's a UV irradiator. It's used mostly for drying and strengthening adhesive materials. So not for toasting your skin to a beautiful tan then. Mira, how would you even fit in there? Not a tanning bed. Can we open it? I guess not. Oh, look at all the pretty lights. Gross. There's specimens everywhere. What are they doing with all these? Maybe just to freak someone out like you? If only Zero was a fun prankster. It would certainly make your lives easier. So many specimens. Disgusting. This is a seahorse specimen. What is a seahorse anyway? Got a shrimp? Or starfish? Steak? They're a type of fish. It's hard to tell, but they do have gills. It's a specimen of some kind of plant. Maybe it's an experimental plant that could live in a polluted world. Sounds like the setup for a man-eating flower from a bee movie to me. There's a butterfly specimen. Hey, that's weird. I can't move it. It looks like this is the only one locked in place. What could that mean? There's a penguin in there. It's so sad in that specimen jar. Really? It's dead, so it doesn't really matter. I still want to get the penguin out of there. I kind of agree with him on that one, surprisingly. Damn it! Why the hell is Zero trapping us in here? Counting on it is not going to help it open. Stop wasting time. We only have so much time and energy. Let's follow Zero's instructions for now. Ooh, fun. Huh? I don't think this opens. Looks like it's the grown-ups' turn now. Huh? Won't open. Maybe it's broken. Let's keep looking around. Nope. None of these open. Then again, considering they're all busted in, it makes sense. 4 buttons, each a different color. This might be... You think if we got the combination right, this thing would open? I think so too. Let's try it. Unfortunately, we don't have any, like, combination here. Let's just make everything the colors. Clearly not. I have no clue how to do this. Am I not lucky enough? It's really hard without any hint. He's right. Leaving it to luck is inefficient. It's locked. No keyhole that I can see. Does this even open? What about those buttons there? We may as well try them. But we need the correct color combination before we can do anything with that. Hey, there's a dotted line on this pillow. Maybe we're supposed to slash this pig? It'd be a lot easier if it is. No harm in trying. There's a dotted line across the pig's stomach as if inviting us to cut it open. Slash the pig's stomach, huh? What could that mean in a place like this? I guess we need to do what it says. This looks like a researcher's note. They must have been doing research on cells. I know, it's telling us to look at the cells in the microscope. I mean, not a bad guess. Careful examination of the green and pink liquids revealed 2 different cell structures. Separating the liquids results in different colors. One thing is clear after inspecting the separated liquids under the microscope. The cell structure is unique for each color. Fascinating. Ah! These also popped up. Now that they appeared in the story. 2 to the power of 100 equals this number. I don't even know. Like, what is that? How do you even say that? Shift. The phenomenon which allows a person to send their consciousness to other universes and histories. It is an acronym for Space-Time Human Internal Fluctuating Transfer. Reverie Syndrome. Also known as the Daydream Syndrome, the brain cannot handle the amount of information entering the brain and, in effect, shuts down. The cause of this syndrome is currently unknown. Free the Soul, a cult organization that desires to save mankind by creating their ideal new world. The head of this group is a mysterious figure called Brother. Hydrofluoric acid is an aqueous solution of hydrogen fluoride, HF. This acid is a contact poison that is highly corrosive. This is actually incorrect. It is not meant to be hydrofluoric acid, or at least that's not what melts people. I can't remember what it is though, like what the correct thing is called. I'll look it up before next video, because obviously we have 2 more decontamination room scenes to get through. Hey, I want to see too. Hey, why don't you just shut it? This is what kids are. Give me a second. I can't see anything. How exactly are you going to see anything without the lens? That's a very good point. A microscope without a lens. It's only taking up space like this. Why is only this one piece of the model red? It fell out and I barely touched it, I swear. Did I break it? Maybe we can use it for something. Let's take it. A piece of DNA model. Interesting. Huh, this piece has a weird hole in it. You're right, it's a heptagon. Oh, can we use it with something? Well, if we can find something that fits it. But for now, if the game would allow me to drag across the screen easier. This piece from the model doesn't have the same hole as the same shape as the screws. I think we can unscrew it with this. That oddly works as a screwdriver. Yes, the cover's off. What are these lines on the backside of the cover? Maybe that's just the pattern it has, or someone drew on it. I feel like there's some meaning to them. They mean these. What is the meaning of these lines? So we got the cover off, but what exactly is this? Any ideas? I might have seen it before, or not. Maybe I would have known before I lost my memories. If only we knew how to use it. Unfortunately, not much we can do there. There sure are a lot of tools. I wonder what they're there for. I don't think anything here is useful. Let's leave them then. Who knows what would happen if we move them. Unfortunately, there's nothing really here except for this. Let's see. Set the dial to A to mix the liquid. Set the dial to B to separate the liquid. This must be the manual for the centrifuge. Centrifuge manual. This device is used to mix and separate liquids. Place 2 test tubes with liquid into the machine. The centrifuge will mix them and output the mixture into 1 beaker. Place 1 beaker with liquid into the machine. The centrifuge will separate the liquid into 2 test tubes. So yeah, we're gonna be mixing a lot of mixing and separating a lot of liquid. Can I take that? No, I cannot. Of course I can. There's a sink. Oh, and some caster wheels at the bottom. Maybe we can move it. We can try. Ugh, it's not moving an inch. Damn, I think it's locked in place. Of course it is. The piece of equipment with the sink. There are wheels on the bottom, but they're locked. Ow, it's so bright. They're the only source of light in here. They have to be bright or we can't see anything. That is true. Without them, we'd be kind of blind. The only light source in here. They're too bright up close, but we need them anyway. I can see pipes sticking out of the ceiling. I don't really like this style of decorating. I don't think that's relevant. Ooh, a vent. Unfortunately, now we don't have much of anything to do. Except, and the beaker's in place. Let's start the separating process. It already has the test tubes. You don't need to worry about finding those. Looks like they're cleanly separated. It's a blue liquid. I thought blue blood ran through veins when I was little. What? Why did you think that? Is there any way we can examine the liquid further? And we got yellow. It's a yellow liquid. Lemonade. Are you serious? Unfortunately, he is. But what about the pink? Gotta have hiccups. We got a red. It's a red liquid. Looks kind of like blood. I'm not so sure about this. Well, let's give it to Mira. I'm sure she'll like it. And white. It's a white liquid. Do you really grow taller when you drink a lot of milk? Let's make sure no one tries to drink this accidentally, okay? Oh yeah, you grow as big as Mario. You got milk? Anyone remember that commercial? Unfortunately, without a lens, we're kind of out of luck with that. Oh, I think this thing will fit in here. The centrifuge cover? Huh, well, we could try it at least. So yes, put it inside the microwave, because it's quite literally the only thing we have that seems like it'll work with it. Letters appeared on the cover. Word showed up after it was hit by UV radiation. What are these circle things? Are they dishes? Orange, blue, white, and dishes. What does all of this mean? Well, if we take that into account, there's really only one other thing we can potentially do at this point. And that's to mix stuff. Now, let's put this test tube in. There's a spot for one more. Let's put in the yellow and the red. Now for the second test tube, and let's mix them. It looks like it's fully mixed. We get orange. I wish this was a glass of orange juice. I'd love to be eating breakfast right now. Agreed. A nice glass of orange juice is always good. Especially if you go to a place like, say, Waffle House, and oh my god, it's just... Ah, that's so delicious. Ah, wait, what am I doing? Next, let's put this test tube in. Let's put it in the white and the blue. Looks like it's fully mixed. And we just got blue. This This reminds me of the ice cream shop I work at. I see this color a lot. This white color sounds good if it's used for ice cream. It does kind of, actually. As for where this goes... I will confess, I am... I may need to look online again because my brief... just the spot here doesn't have a specimen. Either nothing was here in the first place, or what goes here was moved somewhere. Did we see any other specimens, cylinders in this room? Not really. Doesn't look like there are any more parts that can be removed. Unfortunately, I am having a significant brain fart. Hang on just 1 second. Because I know I can do stuff with it, but unfortunately without the lens... It says in the manual this is a centrifuge. It mixes and separates liquids. You put 2 test tubes into a mix, or only a beaker to separate contents. You can use this to mix 2 test tubes into one another, or separate the contents of 1 beaker. That's all great and all, but Oh, that's why I didn't click here. I was having a brief brain fart. It's been a few hours, and my notes are mainly confined to answers, not so much what you do in the room. There's a sink on this thing. Hey, look, I found this here. That knife looks pretty sharp. Maybe we can use it to cut open the pig's stomach? And yes, I take notes for some of the answers for the escape rooms, because sometimes you don't want to waste forever on some of these. Some of them I cannot be expected to remember the exact solutions for them. Hey, don't point that thing at me. I've got that thing. Baloniophobia. Eric, you know saying big words doesn't make you look smarter, don't you? No, Mira, Eric's shrinking into himself. It's a knife. Could we use this to cut open the pig? Or we could use it to cut open Eric. Hey, isn't this sink kind of weird? The faucet's on the other side. You're right. You can't, use it well like this. Oh, and no water's coming out. Is it broken? Well, at least that was easily solved. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Ready? Looks like there's a bunch of things inside. Let's take all of them. File on Fanatic Bio R. Fanatic Bio R. The incubation period for this virus is extremely short. Mortality rate is 100%. Symptoms include blood erupting from the body, then death. Well, that's pleasant. There's the microscope lens. It's a microscope lens. We can use the microscope if we attach it. But why was it inside the pig pillow? No clue. Maybe because pigs eat anything? I mean, that's not a bad guess. And there's the power cord. It's a power cord. When it came out of the pillow, it looked like intestines. So disgusting. I wonder what the cord's for. Well, what's this paper? Fanatic Bio R? Never heard of it. Oh, something's inside. It still feels kind of cruel, even if it's just a pillow. We got some useful things out of it, but I'm betting we still have to cut that other one. I hope you're wrong. I can hardly call this a pillow anymore. Let's leave it to die in peace. Well, that's just a disturbing thought. Well, let's put the microscope lens in. Apologies for yawning on just camera. I think we can use this now. Let's look at something in the microscope. Ah, but I wanted to look at that. Well, you get to see this. That's fun. It's too fuzzy to see. Same thing with this. Just for the sake of it, what happens if we put a single one in there? If we just put the test tubes in there, what happens? Huh. All the cells in the white liquid are by themselves. The cells in the blue liquid attach together in twos. Fascinating. What were the colors on this again? Blue, red, yellow, and white. Let's put these back together. And now take the orange apart, because we need to examine the red and yellow. As for red, the cells in the red liquid are in groups of 3. Ah, went too far. The yellow liquid cells are in groups of 5. Fascinating. Now let's get our orange back. And now... well, we didn't have it, but let's try again. Now we actually have our hints. By examining on the different bits of liquid under the microscope and seeing how many cells there were and how they were grouped together, that basically gives us the total amount that we need for each individual color on this. For yellow, we need to press it 5 times. For white, we press it once. For red, we press it 3 times. And for blue, we press it twice. And there you go. Yes, it's unlocked. Good job. Pretty amazing for a kid your age. Ugh, I won't lose next time. Yes, you will. You'll lose every time. No reason to look at this now. What's this box? Huh, transparent specimens. I think we can fit all of these in the box. Let's find out. Ah, yes. This one. If there's one puzzle that's frequent in this game that I'm not a fan of, it's this type of puzzle. We already had something akin to it with the hearts, but this one kind of takes it a step further. We have to organize all of these and make sure they all fit in the box. Now, obviously, the X's we have there are meant to serve as sort of a hint. We have to line them up. That said, this can still be a little... just the tiniest bit annoying. Not too much, but it can still be time-consuming if you aren't good at these type of things. Just click and drag it, and pressing it will rotate it. First, let's put the snake here. Let's put the bird, or chicken, right here. Put the, what looks like a little squid, right here. Put the giant-ass fish right here. We got a seahorse right here. We have to put it upside down. Next, put the frog right here at the bottom left. Then, we have to put the other... It's either a seahorse or a shrimp. I think it's a shrimp. Put it right here next to the frog. And finally, we have to put this... I assume it's a chameleon or something. Right here. And we're good. Capsules? What do we need these for? Are we supposed to take them? I don't really like capsule pills. They have to be cherry flavored. Eric, you aren't still taking children's cough syrup, are you? He probably is. We have capsules in a variety of different numbers and colors. These capsules, he's not telling us what we have to take them, is he? Maybe if we mix them with something, they'll give us a clue? These are pills I wouldn't want to take. Some capsules, what do the different colors mean? Well, no reason to do that anymore. But first off, let's get that power cord. There's an outlet in the back. Okay, great. Plug it in. Oh, the power's on. But we can't use it yet. It looks like it's on standby mode right now. The cover over there is opened up. What could that be? There's a thin hole on the side here. Maybe it'll turn on if we stick something in? Something thin and long. Well. Are we holding anything that can fit in there? I mean, we have a knife. So, I think the knife will fit in this hole. Let's see. Surprisingly, the knife is a key. Yes, we have a key blade. Hey, it fits perfectly. Yes, the analyzer's on. I can't believe using a knife for the lever actually works. Me neither. And if we take the knife out, we can still use it. Oops. The blade broke off inside, and now it's useless as a knife. Idiot! Look what you did! Damn it! How are we gonna cut the pig open now? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pull so hard. God damn it, it's all over. Zero's gonna kill us all now. What's done is done. The analyzer's still on at least. We'll find another way. This thing will analyze liquids, right? Yep. It'll show results if we put 3 dishes of liquid in it. So let's do that and see what happens. Here's the thing. It can examine 3 dishes at the same time. Let's put 3 in and see what happens. I mean, we can try that. Let's put this liquid in first. Let's empty all of them first. Unfortunately, here's the thing. Let's not do that. I think I saw them already, but where? It was orange and, So yes, we have to put in the correct sequence of colors. As should be obvious, it's orange, blue, and white. How do you do this? Well, the solution's obvious. Put in the orange first. And then, put in the blue and the white. And by that, I mean, like, literally separate them. Do the second one. This liquor will be the last one. Okay, let's start the process. Yay, we did it! Yeah, so that's the thing. You don't need the full beakers. Even the test samples do. And you will need to do that. Because you can't just have, like, 2 beakers working. No matter how bad the situation is, solving a problem always cheers you up. Huh, there's something in there. A specimen cylinder. It looks like there's a human fetus inside. Fetus. A fetus? What's wrong? Why are you turning your head away like that? This is a human fetus specimen. I think it died before birth. Oh, I always think too much about these kind of things and then I get all sad. Are you crying? Of course he is. It's a human fetus specimen. Well, that's fun. There's no need to examine here anymore. But something popped up on the screen. What are these symbols? 5 symbols with 5 colors. It could be a hint. I think I've seen this before. Oh, I know. It's referring to the specimens on the shelf. Fish, plants, insect, bird, and the human we just got. You're right, it's each category. And I'm pretty sure they match the colors of those capsules we found, too. For once, Eric is actually correct. We basically have to match up the colors of these capsules and the amount of them with the specimens and the assigned colors that we have for each type of specimen. Doing that should make it obvious as to what order we have to put these specimens in. Though, as it's been noted, the butterfly cannot be moved. The order for the specimens: the fetus goes... Yay, a perfect fit! But nothing's happening. Maybe the positions are wrong? Maybe there's a right order for these. Let's see if we can change them around. So yes, the seahorse should go second. The fetus goes third. The penguin goes first, and the root goes last. The butterfly can't be moved. Ah, now I see. That's how it goes. I'm glad you're here. Oh, it's nothing. I knew it too, of course. I noticed way before... Hey, don't ignore me. No, please ignore him. Some kind of machine came out. A fingerprint authentication device. Do we have to prove our identities now? What if the exit opens if we do it? Let's just try it out. This is a pretty cool trick, right? It's kind of like finding a superhero's headquarters. Listen to you boys. Hero? What a silly idea. Don't knock it off. Don't knock it till you try it, Mira. Go read some comic books. You'll find them fun. You got me all excited. Ah, ow! That hurt. What the? I thought we just wanted a fingerprint. What is this? Is this some sort of trap? Damn it, I'm bleeding. That hurts. Huh? What's that sound? Maybe that means we passed the authentication? Hey, look over there! The light by the sink turned on. Well, we might as well go look at it. We don't need to change anything here now. Let's check out the sink. The light there turned green. How strange. It wasn't lit before we touched the fingerprint machine. Let's go see. We could probably move it now. The green light's turned on. It must mean there's power. Did anything change? Well, let's see. This thing, it can move. Huh? There's a drawer here. This is a scalpel. We could probably use it. Let's take it with us. This is a medical scalpel. It's very sharp. It's used mostly for dissections, right? It's just the idea is making me sick. It's a sharp scalpel. I'm sure it can cut through meat easily. Why do you say that so specifically, Mira? I think the power's on, but it still doesn't work. No hot water. What? It's stuck again. I think I heard a click when it stopped. Look, now the light in the equipment over there turned on. So that means that one could be moved too. We can't move this one anymore, but the one over there can be. Before that, just because I'm curious, there are obviously some other color combinations we could have done here. To be clear, there's no point to doing this. It's just that there are some color combinations you can choose to make if you want to. So, for example, let's mix red and blue. Obviously, that'll get us purple. This looks like it was extracted from a vegetable. It doesn't look very healthy, though. Next, let's mix yellow and white, because I think we actually started with green. It's a light yellow liquid. I'm afraid it'll smell bad. Hey, get that thing away from me! Oh, what's wrong? You scared of a little liquid? And that's about it. Just a couple of extra liquids, some unique dialogue, but nothing more. The light here turned on. We have power. Yes, and now we can move it. Here we go. What? Now the light's red. Did I do something wrong? Watch out! Get away from there! Well, the pig's out. Someone pick him up. Here we go. Ah, this thing's heavy. The smell is disgusting. Quit whining and move it. Didn't you want to prove you're a man? You could do it, Eric. Ugh. We have a pig in formaldehyde. It's kind of hard to cut when you're holding it, huh? It's pretty heavy, so I don't think we can. Let's put it on the sink first. It's easier to do this on a solid surface. I mean, we could also use the broken glass. Just saying. Ugh. So we have to slash the pig's stomach? You got this. I'll be cheering you on from over here. I can't believe you. From way over there, about 100 feet away. We need to cut the pig's stomach open. Don't we have a scalpel? Let's use that. Come on, let's get to it. Alright, don't rush me. The pig's all set, and I have the scalpel, but where do I start cutting? For crying out loud. Here, give me the scalpel. There's a trick to it. Wow, so clean. Does your family own a farm here? Something like that. Now, let's see what's inside this thing. You found it. You found the inside of the pig's stomach.
An unfortunate creature.
Zero.
Oh, hi.
17 years ago, a woman died. Her chest carved open with a sharp object. Just like that pig there. One difference. That woman was alive. Her heart was still beating as the organ was cruelly carved out of her. A male suspect was quickly caught. He must have planned to escape via taxi, as he called one before his capture. The police arrested him before he was able to utilize the waiting vehicle to flee the scene. Instead, a genius surgeon climbed inside. He was heading to the hospital, a seriously ill patient awaiting his arrival for life-saving treatment. However, the taxi got into an accident before reaching its destination. a result of this accident, the driver and surgeon died, as well as the young boy waiting for surgery. Life is truly unfair.
Apparently. Good God. This one killer effectively, through their actions, killed 4 people. Oy.
Don't you think?
What is the point of him telling us this story?
Under normal circumstances, I would agree with you, but there is a point.
It's just some kind of act, right? Probably doesn't mean anything.
I'm not sure.
Now then, let's begin our game, shall we? The rules are as follows. The pig's stomach you cut open contained 3 syringes. Each of them is filled with a specific virus called Radical 6.
Radical 6?
Oh.
This virus is special. It awakens a desire to kill oneself, among other things. Once infected, symptoms appear as early as 10 minutes, or take up to 2 hours. And the host soon finds the urge to commit suicide irresistible. The mortality rate is 75%. Transmitted through liquids, it's highly contagious.
Is it only transmitted through liquids? Can it be transmitted via the air? It's a good question.
Oh yes, I believe you located a set of documents during your search of this room. A set of files on FBR, the Fanatic Bio-R virus. The mortality rate of this virus is 100%. Infection results in blood erupting from your body, then death. An antagonistic relationship exists between Radical 6 and FBR. If you were to be infected by Radical 6, it would be cancelled out with the addition of FBR, and you are unaffected. Conversely, injecting Radical 6 into you after becoming infected with FBR will cause them to destroy each other and leave no adverse effects on you.
So a single virus is toxic, but using the other as a vaccination provides an antidote.
Now, here's an important piece of information for you. I am what you'd call a clairvoyant, one who knows the future.
What is he talking about?
Exactly what he just said. Do you have working ears?
If I had foreseen that you would all choose to inject Radical 6 at this moment, I would have made sure to coat FBR on the fingerprint authentication device for you. Meaning, you'd already be infected with the Fanatic Bio-R virus.
That device over there?
Oh, I do remember feeling something when I touched it. Like a prick.
So we were all stabbed by a poison needle?
On the other hand, if I saw that you were not going to inject yourselves with Radical 6, then I would be sure to leave the needle clean. That way, you would not become infected with Fanatic Bio-R.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
I'll say it once more. If all of you plan to inject yourselves with Radical 6, you already have FBR. If you are not going to inject yourselves, then you are not infected right now. Which means, in either case, you being saved is a foregone conclusion.
Sure.
There's no reason for you to worry about the situation. What will you do now? Inject yourselves with Radical 6, or refrain? It would be best to consider carefully. I will say that your decision is already known to me.
Zero sure likes to play mind games, doesn't he?
So wait, do we even need to choose?
Though he's rather clever in his mind games this time.
Huh?
If what Zero told us is the truth, then the outcome will be the same. If we inject ourselves with this Radical 6, we're already infected with FBR. So they destroy each other and we're fine. And if we don't do it, that just means we weren't infected with FBR in the first place.
But what if it's a lie?
Huh?
He's saying, what if he's lying about being psychic? Well, if you think about it, the likelihood that he's lying is incredibly high.
So then, what do we do? What the hell do we do?
Clearly, we need to do the ultimate decision. And that decision is... don't inject ourselves, because what are we, idiots? Side note. Okay, no, new information. Yes, don't inject us. I don't want to inject the virus that makes us go nuts. Under any circumstances.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah, right?
Care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying. It's just like Eric said, if Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That means all we need to do is think about what happens if he doesn't have powers. The important thing to determine is if we're actually infected with FBR.
So you don't think we are then?
No. In fact, a virus called Fanatic Bio R existing in the first place is very suspicious.
Radical 6 sounds just as fantastical.
No. There's no doubt that Radical 6 is real. I've heard of it before. Well, it could be that Zero wants us to become infected with Radical 6. But instead of doing it himself, for some reason he's unable to.
So he needs us to do it ourselves then.
Basically. It's like, I can't do it to you myself. I don't have the ability, so I'm just gonna make you do it. I'm gonna trick you into infecting yourselves. It's genius. It's all part of a foolproof plan.
Hey, what the?
The door!
It opened!
Let's get out of here! If we're too slow, then the door might up and close on us.
Wait, Eric!
Mira.
Hey, Mira! What are you doing?
Making probably the worst decision of her life.
We must have been right not to inject it.
Humans. Things have not worked out in one of the timelines. I come bearing grave news. The cheddar could not be saved. Now I demand you give it to me.
I still feel okay, and more importantly, the door opened for us.
There's still another possibility, you know. That Zero really does have the ability to see the future.
If it's true, then we would have been right if we had injected the needles too.
Hey, did you tell the truth earlier?
About what?
About Radical 6 being real.
Oh, yeah.
How do you know about it?
Well, I'm not sure.
Did you get any more suspicious?
I know what I know, okay? I can't help that.
I mean, again, he's an asshole, but he's not exactly wrong. It is very suspicious that, of all things, he knows about this secret virus created by Free the Soul. Like, of all things, that's what he remembers?
So why not share? Tell us more about this Radical 6 virus.
More. I'm not even sure where to start.
How about its name?
Oh, that's easy.
What is this pose? What are you, like an anime scientist? Allow me to tell you of my great plans for the future.
Aside from triggering intense suicidal impulses, Radical 6 causes the infected's thought process to reduce by 1√6. Therefore, when 1 second passes for them, the world has gone through √6 seconds. or roughly 2.45 seconds. There is also the word radical. Aside from meaning things like extreme, it can also refer to a radical root. Get it?
Oh, so that's why it's Radical 6.
But is it really possible for thought speed to be slowed down like that?
Yep. The infected, through changes in DNA methylation and histomodification, gain epigenetic mutations in the control mechanisms of their genetic expressions.
Wait,
Ah!
could you maybe simplify that, please?
Yeah, I actually agree with her. I'm hearing too much babble. Like, child, I need you to, like, dumb it down for me. Way down.
Oh, the body's composition changes as a genetic switch is flipped, more or less.
Okay, thank you.
A genetic...
Switch?
Let's try this. A common scientific thought, until now, was that parental characteristics didn't transfer.
Why are you talking instead of getting my cheese?
Recent research has changed that. We now know that they can be, by flipping certain genetic switches. Well, regardless of what kind of experiences the parents had to go through, their DNA blueprints won't change. But within that expansive DNA coding, the question of what should be read seems to change based on experience. The change becomes especially apparent when the parents' lives are in danger.
Like maybe if someone was trapped in a shelter and forced to risk their life.
Exactly.
So, if Eric and I did the horizontal tango right now, the baby might end up psychic.
What?
What?
What the hell?
Anyway, so if Radical 6 really does flip the genetic switch...
What is that freaking face? Dude, seriously, get a hold of yourself. Also, I have never heard it described as the horizontal tango. Just... Mira just does not give a shit. She really doesn't.
Hey, are you listening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's in shock.
So, you're basically saying this Radical 6 virus is super dangerous, right?
Yes.
Yes, there's no doubt it is. So, Zero said earlier that Radical 6 transmits through bodily fluids and is highly infectious. If someone infected with the virus was to go outside, then mankind, 6 billion people, will die.
6 billion?
Well, that's a comforting thought. Oh, speaking of death.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei. These 3 are now deceased. As a result, 3 X-passes will be revealed. Fire, crash, 5. That is all.
What the hell? C-Team is dead?
It's obviously because of the vote.
The vote?
At 13:30.
Then... But wait, did everyone from C-Team really die? We haven't seen their corpses or anything. They might still be alive.
No, they're dead. I'm sure of it.
Why?
Because...
C-Team really cannot catch a break, can they?
He's right. I don't think they're alive.
You too, Mira? What do you think, old man?
I think only of the cheddar, of the cheese, of the Swiss, of the shredded, and how I will shred you if you do not give it to me.
C-Team's gotta be alive, right?
What are you doing, Eric? He's not gonna answer you.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe he...
Can speak?
If only my thoughts, my bed, gnawing off your toes, until you can only think of one thought. Give this ancient one cheese.
Now it is time for you to sleep.
Zero.
When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
Ow. Well, that was fun. However, what about the other choice? What if we actually decide to inject ourselves with it? What could possibly happen from that? Surely nothing bad'll happen, right? Nothing bad'll happen from injecting ourselves with the virus that we know will help cause the end of the world, right? Well, not the end, but most of the world at least.
Let's do it.
Why?
Care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying. It's just like Eric said. If Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That means all we need to do is think about what happens if he doesn't. Our fate can go 4 different ways if that's the situation. If we are infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. If we aren't infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. The important thing we need to remember, though, is the mortality rates. Zero said the casualty rate is 75% for the Radical 6 virus. And we saw in the files that death is 100% confirmed for Fnatic Bio-R. So we can use that to determine. It's
Ow.
clear which option is best,
Didn't need that sound.
right?
I see. The probability that we're infected with FBR is 2 to 1, which means if we inject Radical 6, our survival rate is half of 125, 62.5%.
And if we don't inject it, then our chance is sitting at 50%.
Any objections? Then we know what to do. Okay, here we go. Ready? And...
I'm sure this won't have consequences. I have come from the other timeline. I am still trying to inform you. Give me everything. I will even take the slices of carbonated cheese sitting in your fridge. It will never end. That is the goal of this game.
So are we good?
Obey me.
Did we do the right thing?
The lab door opened afterwards, so we must have.
do you feel any different?
No, not really.
So, I guess?
Hey, Eric. I've thought this before, but, well, your laugh is kind of strange.
Really is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess this is, well, sort of a bad habit I've had since I was a kid.
What do you mean?
Issues at home, I guess.
Was your family difficult?
That's just it. We were completely normal. A kind mom, a clumsy dad, and an annoying little brother.
Oh, dear. What's wrong?
not sure. They've just been crying.
Hey, you two. Mind telling Mommy why you're crying?
Chris broke my toy!
No! It was your fault, Eric!
Chris, Eric, listen to me, okay? When painful or sad things happen, people get angry or cry because of them. But even at those times, I want you to never forget to smile.
Smile?
Ah!
Yes, smile.
That's the face of nightmares right there. Make it end. I never want to see that smiling face again.
No matter how painful things get, as long as you can face it with a smile, happiness will come to you. Smiles have a strange power.
What is this, Kingdom Hearts?
Really?
Yes, really. And that's not all. A smile can make everyone all around you happy too.
You too, Mommy? You'll be happy too?
Of course. So why don't you two stop fighting and show Mommy your smiles?
Okay.
Yeah!
You sure are something else. Hey, what about me? Can Daddy get some smiles too?
Oh dear, it looks like Daddy's lonely, you two. Let's all give him a whole lot of smiles.
Okay.
Get over here for a hug. Oh, you've gotten big.
Me too. Me too.
Okay, okay. Come at me. I'm ready.
Yay!
God, what is this, a cheesy feel-good sitcom?
Mom always told us to never forget to smile. She'd never hurt a bug. Not even if a line of ants crossed her path. She was that kind and gentle. She was incredible. And when we lost her, that's when Dad changed.
Shut the hell up! Who said you could fucking cry?
Chris!
Oh, Jesus, Eric! Can't you even look after your shitty little brother?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Please forgive me.
God. Fucking kids. Hey, go find someone to get me beer.
Don't cry. Don't get mad. You better always smile, was what Dad liked to say. But unlike Mom, he was never not angry with us. Eventually, I figured out how to smile, regardless of what was going on. Just smiling day in and day out. No fun. Not happy. I'd be made fun of, or yelled at. And no matter the pain, no matter how bad it was, I never raised my voice. I just kept smiling. I didn't stop, even after Dad fell ill and died. So I guess the two smiles, one taught by my mom, and one forced by my dad, got kinda mixed up, and the result is what I pasted on my face.
Eric, she's...
I've never talked to anyone about all of this before, but... Mira, will you still love me? Even with me being like this?
How dumb can you get?
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even have to ask, did I?
Eric, thanks for sharing that.
It wasn't like I did it for you or anything. It just sort of came out, that's all.
Yeah, still, thanks.
To tell the truth, I just didn't want to end up like my father. So I forced my mouth to keep smiling through everything. But it's no use. The worst part of me still came to the front after we got trapped here. I pushed all of that on you, too.
Don't worry about it.
Eric maybe asshole most of the time. But I do kind of feel bad for him. He really has gone through a type of life no one really deserves to.
I'm alright.
Okay.
It's clear he's mainly lashing out because
So, you never mentioned you had a younger brother.
it's clear he's mainly lashing out because of, well, obviously a traumatic childhood, but also just he's just clearly very broken inside.
Yeah. About your age, more or less.
What? We're the same age? Oh, maybe we could be friends. Would it be okay if I met him after we get out?
Well... anyway, sorry I turned the mood dark.
You turn the mood. Oh, your jokes always crack me up, Eric.
Huh?
I mean, to think that was dark. You really have a sense for these things. Don't worry, listening to it was a lot of fun.
Wait a minute.
I'm suddenly getting a
What makes you think that was all a joke?
I'm suddenly getting a very bad feeling up the chill of my spine.
Uh-huh.
It was such a sad story. He just told us he's been holding in this painful past the whole time. How is that a joke?
Oh, I just didn't think to make a mistake like that.
A mistake?
I'm so sorry. I've always been clumsy. It's at times like these that I don't even know how to look, you know?
Clumsy?
Hey, Eric. Can you tell me?
Mira?
Oh. Hi. Ah. I see I have arrived at the worst time.
What? No. Mira? Why did you...
Run.
What's wrong with you, Mira? Stop! Stop this!
She's gone radical.
No!
Well, that was random. All sections cleared for Radical 6. But yes, that was extremely random. But this is all where it is. And now we can see the timeline start to add up. First off, the part with the kill button in the decontamination room for C-Team is over here on this section of the flowchart. The part with Radical 6 for Q-Team is over here, but after that was the healing room, which means that directly after choosing to get in, well, yes, directly in the exact same timeline after they chose to inject themselves, and Mira kills Eric and the child, down that same timeline is when someone goes and kills the members of D-Team. I wonder who it could have been. But, yeah. I think for now, we'll call it here. Because I am quite tired. And I have a schedule to keep. So yeah, I hope you've been enjoying this. I'll try and get through this far faster than the other Let's Plays. Hopefully on a shorter time schedule. If you could, leave a like, a comment, maybe subscribe. It's up to you. Any support at all is appreciated. And I'll see you next time for more gory, weird fun. And more puzzles, of course, in Zero Time Dilemma. Have a good night.